Are you searching for a deeper understanding of your faith?
Inspiring Philosophy is your go-to resource for exploring the rich tapestry of Christian thought.
From biblical archaeology to philosophy of mind, we dive into the topics that matter.
Our content bridges faith and understanding, offering insights into God's existence and the reliability of the New Testament.
Join a community where faith meets reason and discover the answers you've been seeking.
Inspiring Philosophy, where faith meets understanding.
I'm sorry, Master, but I must go all out. Just this once. I don't like you, Muhammad. Dawa boys, you've left me no choice. Bible's been corrupted, that should go the line. But you claim the same book, prophesize your sign, twisting every scripture, faking all the quotes, hiding all the facts, trying to keep your boat afloat. Without lies, Islam dies. Perfect preservation, yeah, that myth got wrecked. Worldly Quran don't even match the text. Used to flex science, now you back in the way. Cause camel embryo facts don't hit the same today. Got the Islamic dilemma, you can't solve that. Every answer you give makes the problem snap back. Say the Bible's corrupt, but your own book cries. Bibles are Allah's words, they can't be revised. If Allah's words can't change, then your claims are fraud. You just argued yourself against the word of your God. Injil's secret book, that's your mystery prize. But the Quran said Christians should judge by it. Lies, then your crew pulled muted like it's just a game. Ruined the life and trashed a man's name. All that dawah talk, but when truth appears, you vanish from the chat like it hurt your ears. Without lies, Islam dies. Can't hide truth, can't spin those lies. Without lies, Islam dies. Dawah cries when the facts arise. Without lies, Islam dies. Can't hide truth, can't spin those lies. Without lies, Islam dies. Dawah cries when the facts arise. We follow Jesus better, sure in your dream. While cutting out his claims like you're cropping them mean. Crown off his head, toss his cross in the bin. They smile for the camera like you're still his kin. Jesus was a Muslim, cute little twist. Redefine the word so the facts don't exist. If labels could change what the records prove. If Pharaoh was a Yahweh fan, then Judas stayed true. Muhammad in the Song of Solomon, bro, you made your prophet a fruit. Snuggled up with Solomon and came the man of Ozu. Without lies, Islam dies. Can't hide truth, can't spin those lies. Without lies, Islam dies. Dawah cries when the facts arise. You preach perfect text, but the proof ain't there. Half's wash, even your readers don't care. Call the Bible corrupt, but still quote it loud. Trying to find Muhammad just to please your crowd. Song of Solomon, yeah, that's your flesh effect. You just wrote your prophet in the Solomon's bed. Then the man of Al came riding through all night long. And you say that's true. Jesus was a Muslim, the word plays dead. By that logic, Pharaoh bowed his head. You twist, you spin, but you can't disguise that every dawah claim is built on lies. Without lies, without lies, without lies, without
We are live, and we are all running from the powerful Dawah, apparently, as I've been told. Godlogic is especially terrified, as you can see. Look at him, terrified.
He's the most frightened one I heard.
I almost said I was sick. I mean, I am sick, but like I almost use that as an excuse not to show up. You know.
You do look a little under weather.
Yeah. This reminds me of when Godlogic told everyone like 3 months ahead of time that he'd be in Times Square for any of these Dawah guys to come up and face him, and then like no one did, but then they showed up later after
a week. 1 week.
Yeah, a week later, and then they were, "Where is Godlogic? We're here." Just a week after he left.
Yeah, for those who don't know, Shaykh Uthman decided to challenge everyone to a debate, and then when we all agreed, yeah, because he initially was like, yeah, well, come debate me face to face. We're like, okay, yeah, we're all in. Fearless Truth here reached out on my behalf and was like, yeah, here are some dates for us to fly down and do it. And then he's like, no, I want to do a live on December 30th. So I talked to Than and I was like, Than, they're going to go live on December 30th. We should crash it. Yep. And we're like, he's like, yeah, let's do it. And then we found out a couple days ago, oh no, we're not doing that.
Hold up. When you said we all accepted, do you actually mean that all of us accepted the challenge?
Every last one of us.
Huh,
He had his pick. He had his choice.
Every last one of us. We said, yeah, we'd be excited to have this discussion with you, man. Yeah, let's do it.
Well, this was the initial video that Shaykh Uthman posted. Here, if you guys want to take a look, if you missed it, this is what he said.
If you Islamophobes out there, I've had enough of you yapping. We're calling you out. You want to debate face to face?
Yes.
We'll set it up. We'll fly you out. We'll do it with Eddie at the Bean Show in Florida.
Hey, it says right there, challenging all Islamophobes.
Online.
All of us challenged. Yeah, right there. I don't see what the problem was.
Because you're afraid to face me face to face, like
terrified.
you, Sam, who ran from me face to face. If you're afraid, we'll do it online. December 24th. That is 6 p.m. West Coast time, 9 p.m. East Coast time. We're going to do a live stream on OMF. I'm challenging all of you. The best.
All of us?
All of us?
All of us.
Not some
all of us.
All of us. So
not just them, right?
Not all of us. On Christmas Eve. What the freak? Like, what?
He got bullied out of that. People started making fun of him. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I was ready on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny when his own people start making fun of him over something. Like when he started that, he did an AI debate with Godlogic. He wouldn't actually debate Godlogic, but he made an AI debate, and then his own people blasted him over that. Not in the Zoot sense, but they blasted him.
Mm-hmm.
Got you. We all know. We all remember how this all started, right? Because it doesn't start here. It started with the PPD podcast. He ran from the PPD podcast, made up some excuse. He was already in Florida, made up some excuse on not to hop on the PPD podcast with Sam and I. And then now he's been getting clowned ever since. Patrick comes out with a video exposing what Uthman said and how he lied about the stipulations that they put on the conversation. And so he's been getting clowned for the past few weeks. And now he comes up with this challenge to save face. That's where it all starts, y'all. It's with the PPD podcast of him running.
Hold up. Hey, check out this comment from Sultan Yagami. Notice dog logic only goes a Muslims with no knowledges panels.
Wow.
Haven't you gone on panels with them like 1,000 times? And don't you have regular live streams where any of these guys can call you in? And don't they call you?
He just called what? Like he called, let's see, Muslim Lantern, the Orthodox Muslim. He responds. He just called all these guys ignorant. Look at that.
Ali Dawa and them. Everybody on Hampton's Den. I've been on there like 10 times. You know, exactly.
Another guy spamming. He'll be live in 20 minutes. You should join.
Yeah, just trolls here. So all those guys, all the Dawa guys are weak, unknowledgeable Muslims. Thank you, man. We agree.
I agree.
Yeah, we agree.
Hey, can you hang on? Can you imagine if Shaykh Uthman actually agreed to an official debate or like a formal debate or something like that, and then you know what it'd be, right? It'd be right up until the day, and then you're sitting in there, you're sitting on stage or something like that, and then you get the breaking news. I've been stabbed right here at McDonald's. I had some French fries and ketchup. But look at the ketchup. I mean, blood all over me. The kuffar got me to stop me from my powerful dawah. But you will never stop the powerful dawah. You will never stop it. We will not stop. No matter what you infidels. No matter how much ketchup. I mean, blood. I mean, how much you stab me. Come on.
Yeah, for those who don't know, I'm gonna just share my screen and just show. This is when he covered himself in what, like, red dye or ketchup, claiming.
Yeah, no, it's not. That's fake blood. As someone who's been around a lot of actual blood and a lot of fake blood, that's 100% fake blood. When we actually zoomed in on it, you can actually see like spray marks out on his garment where someone like squirted it out of a bottle on him. That's not how blood actually seeps out of a stab wound. It doesn't get sprayed on you from outside. At least that's not what I mean. Stuff got sprayed on Muhammad, but
yeah. So that's what happened there. So then after that, Shaykh Uthman then made an updated video. I can play that now. This is what he then put out next.
Sam Shamoun, where are you? We put a debate challenge out. Godlogic's running, Sam's running, everybody's running.
Everybody's running.
One day, two different days to choose from, the 24th and the 25th. But you love your pagan holidays. You love your pagan trees and your pagan gifts and your pagan reindeer.
Pagan rocks.
Santa Claus. So if you love it that much,
how is reindeer
I'm not
pagan?
gonna let you have any excuses. We'll move it down. We'll move it to the 30th of December. So now you have no excuse, but you're still running. You guys yap all this stuff. When the challenge comes out, you run.
So that didn't happen. We all agreed to go debate him face to face because we were told initially the online thing was secondary. He wanted to do face to face debates. We all were like, "Yep, let's all do it." Nick, you even contacted One Message Foundation. You were talking back and forth with him. You gave him dates from both you and I, as well as from Godlogic.
The 30th was good. He said, "Let me just confirm with Eddie," and then I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what happened then, Avery? What happened then?
Hang on.
Because
Someone said Orthodox is in the chat somewhere. I didn't look at it, but everyone's saying Orthodox is in here.
Yeah, but I'm not seeing. Oh, there he is.
He said, "Are you guys going to join, or did you start the damage?"
Wait.
He said, "Are you going to join, Doggy, or are you dipping once again?" So Avery, what happened? Because Shaykh Uthman updated the challenge and announced that he's only debating you and Sam Shamoun tonight.
All of a sudden,
in 15 minutes.
Don't forget that he also added Christian Prince to it as well now. So
I heard about that too. I was like, that's so random.
Yeah, so now Christian
you
Prince
guys won't join a stream that you're not allowed on. You guys are running. You're cowards.
Weaklings, you little weaklings.
We literally told him, "Let's do it." We agree.
Like the men of Zoot.
So Avery, what happened?
Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys. So Nick, this is when Nick is actually in communication with them. So I'm talking through Nick at the time, but then but this is before we hit the group chat. So Nick gets this this message from them. Is this clear? Can you guys see it?
Yep.
Okay. It says, if you and Avery, this is Uthman talking to Nick. If you and Avery are open to it, we're inviting you both to a live debate, either in person at the Dean Center or remotely if that works better. Let me know which format you'd prefer and your availability. So pretty clear, right? So he said, since it's anybody, he's inviting Nick and myself to come in person. Like he said, he would fly us out for a live debate in person hosted at the Dean Show. Me and Nick are like, cool.
By the way, this is the first DM he sends me. Didn't even DM him for this.
Yep.
Well, so, you guys must have backed down because it's not happening.
Let's see, Logic. Did we?
Let's see. So we got another message from him, and it says this. It says, "Great. We can do something in the date was mentioned in the video. All paid for you to come out, or if not this month, should plan something with PPD." Isn't that interesting? So he makes it clear he's going to fly Nick and I out. We're going to have a live debate in person, him and Dean at the Dean Show. That's what's going to happen.
That's fair.
All paid for. Say less.
We're fair. Ready. That's fair. Right. Shame on you guys for not accepting that.
Right. So all he has to do now is confirm with Eddie. That's all he has to do now. So now let's open up the group chat that we have on X. There you go. There it is. Let's see what this is all about. So Nick creates this group chat because he's tired of going back and forth. So we're all in the same group chat together. He says, "I created this group chat to get all the details figured out. So far, we have the 30th agreed upon. Has Eddie confirmed?" This is on the 22nd. He responds, "We want Sam Shamoun to be present as well."
Hold up. Didn't they agreed to you and Nick, right?
They agreed to me and Nick.
And so, and then when you guys said, okay, fine, we agree, then it's, we want Sam. Okay.
By
Now
the way,
we want
not
Sam.
even just agreed about me and Logic, but asked for me and Logic.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys are open to it, we would have you and Avery to come to have a live debate at the Dean Show, all paid for, all good. You don't got to worry about nothing. Just show up. That's all we had to do, according to what they said. But now they want Sam. After we've agreed, now they want Sam. Sam has to be there now. Well, you go communicate with Sam if you want, but we already settled between us. We got the 30th settled, right? Mm-hmm. So anyway, he starts talking mess about Sam, yada, 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 defend his claims. Do you have his contact? I said Sam and I were ready to debate on PPD podcast before you turned it down. Has Eddie confirmed us for the 30th? Not trying to sidetrack. Let's get this 30. Let's get this going, man. Nick, again, you offered up the 30th, said you challenge any Christian. And we are here and ready. It's 6 days away, so we'd like some confirmation now. Now, this is at 10 a.m. Nick responds back at 6 p.m. because they're not responding. We've waited all day and heard nothing. It's about 5 days away now. If you don't say nothing, we're going to assume you're backing out. I say the same thing. They come up with more excuses. Excuses. They're asking for Sam. Now, where's your teacher, Sam? Sam. Nick says, you said any Christian. We show up and suddenly it needs to be Sam. We're not trying to play these games. Are we confirmed to debate with you and whoever on the 30th or not? Sam was the first to be called out from day one. They're obsessed with Sam.
Lord have mercy.
And we made it clear since this whole issue began because of him lying and saying we were scared to debate him on PPD. Y'all was. You literally lied on what Patrick said. That's why Patrick said you'll never come on this platform because you play games. Y'all all saw that clip, right? Where Pat was like this, he'll never come on my stage because he plays games. I don't play games. He plays these games. Even your boy Eddie called you out and said, yeah, that wasn't true. Shaykh Uthman you didn't say this. So even your boy had to call you out for a liar, Uthman. Let's see here. So we don't have time for the games. The 30th has been set since the call out video. Get Sam and show up. So now Sam is a stipulation now added. Here's Nick. So you're only doing it if Sam shows up. So your original video where you said any Christian come debate does not stand. Figured. Why is Sam scared to debate? Why is he running? Why is he talking to us about Sam? Why? You already agreed to fly us out on the 30th. This has nothing to do with Sam. Whatever you want to do with Sam, go ahead and find a way to communicate with him. We already have this settled from your own word. Let's see here. You could go, this is what Nick said. You could go DM Sam yourself if you like, but me and Logic are here right now, willing to set up a debate on the 30th. Like he said, any Christian could. I responded, I said, clowns playing games. You called me out by name, ran from the PPD discussion, lied about the terms. Now the game's here. Y'all are cowards.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up cowards. Repeating the same thing about the PPD. Just the repeated lies, the challenge on the 24th to 25th. Say we ran. You ran, you see. We're ready on the 30th. Now it's, look, we will set this up for a debate on the 30th. Shaykh Uthman, an Orthodox Muslim, against Sam and you. No logic. Where
the sudden switch
from?
I don't know.
It's like they're having a different conversation. Like
it really feels like it.
You're saying one thing and they're like, okay, so you've agreed that it'll be me and Duck Lips versus you and Sam. Great. It's like, what did you get that from, man?
Yo, this was weird. Now, to skip all this, because it's just, back and forth a little bit. Let's see here. I said, and look, they have to do it on their own weak platform. That's why they turned down the PPD discussion and never ever show up on our streams when challenged. Thanks again for showing your cowardly behavior. Now, I want to get to the part where he mentions why all of a sudden he switched on Nick now. Let's show why all of a sudden Nick ain't good enough. Let's see. Where's that part at?
Well, he started on it on the top message. He started on it, said,
right here?
Don't flatter yourself, is when he started on it.
Let's see.
That top one where he says, don't flatter yourself, is when he finally starts to get the fact of, oh, Nick's not going to come.
Has your teacher Sam found it? Oh, here it is. So, okay, yeah, you're right. He did say something like that. So, Your false anyone point has been addressed multiple times.
Oh
Anyone can watch the videos and clearly see that Sam was called out and told to bring anyone from the list of names. What? Your name wasn't on the call out list for a reason. For a reason, little one. Look how he's calling Nick little one.
If my name wasn't on the list, why did he tag me in the post?
Wait, quit spoiling. I can't take you to the movies.
Yeah, man. Yeah. He'd be like, hey, Bruce Willis is actually a ghost. He's a ghost.
Man. Come on,
I haven't seen that one yet, man.
Dude. Look, so he says, your name wasn't on the call out list for a reason, little one. Quit flattering yourself. Build your hate preaching career first before letting Shaykh destroy it. You invited him.
That's crazy.
That's the first message you sent him, numb nuts. Let's see. What's comical is you guys not acknowledging my last message at all and keep repeating yourselves like bots, panicking at the fact that the 30th is confirmed and booked for Sam and Avery's roasting, trying to talk your way out of it and take a couple of cute screenshots for your followers. So Nick responds, quit flattering myself, buddy. You tagged me in the post calling out Christians. Are you slow? I said, what a freaking clown. I'm dying. I'm literally laughing out loud. I'm like,
hold on. Just to recap, because I didn't know this stuff. Just to recap, it goes something like this. Hey, fearless truth, Nick. If you're a man, then you will agree to debate. We challenge you, Mr. Fearless Truth. We challenge you. Do you accept? What's your answer, Nick?
My answer was absolutely. Let's do it.
What makes you think you're invited? You're beneath us. How dare you? No one's inviting you. No one cares about you. We would never talk to you. Go spend a few more years being an Islamophobe, and then maybe we'll destroy you.
This is exactly how it went.
Oh my goodness, guys!
It's really weird. I couldn't believe it. Like, do you not know that we have these messages, man?
I was like scrolling back up, like, am I tripping? Like, I swear he said this.
So he goes and says, will you answer the question? Has Sam agreed and is coming in person or not, so we can figure out the tickets? Saving face. I said, will you answer the question? Stop trying to save face. You already agreed to fly me and Nick out. Stop switching up. Are you flying me and Nick out, like originally stated, on the 30th, in person or not? And then Nick posts a screenshot of their message. Want to do in person on the 30th with me and Logic. 30th works out fine. We'll contact Eddie. That's their response to him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Literally already said he'd do it with us. Right?
Yep.
Shaykh wants Sam. As stated in the video, I said this is embarrassing. It says Nick was never mentioned in the video. If you can't get Sam, then I guess it will only be you showing up to defend your faith. Then why on earth did you say yes when I asked you, would you do it with me and Logic on the 30th? And I sent the screenshot of him saying it to us. If you and Avery are open to it, we're inviting you both to a live debate, either in person at the Dean Center or remotely, if that works better, yada, yada, yada. The invite's open. Y'all see that?
But Avery, those messages were abrogated.
They were corrupted. There it is.
Allah only made you think those messages were real.
And then finally we get the hawk. Finally, we stumble upon the truth. And Uthman says, talking to Nick, you don't have a big following as we thought. Oh. And Shaykh wants to settle with Sam. That's why, Nick. You don't have enough followers, man.
Dang, that's crazy. I gotta get my following up, man.
I said
everyone go subscribe to Nick right now.
Subscribe to me, please.
Link is in the video description. Link is in the video description.
So I said, neither does Flippiano or Central. Yet you tried to bring them in. You're straight clowns. You're absolute clowns. Central does not have a big platform. Orthodox Muslim is not a big platform yet. So, but yet you're trying to bring these characters in. So, but Nick can't come in? Interesting. Nick, you have a bigger platform than Central?
Yeah, that ain't me. That's crazy. And by the way, I had a bigger platform than Orthodox Muslim before he leached off of you, too.
So this is just amazing stuff. So these are the messages. You see the switch. You see the games being played. They're supposed to fly us out today. changed up after we agreed. Never got Eddie to confirm. And this is the Dawa games, man. These are the Dawa games, guys.
What a way to end the worst year in Dawa history by far. They end the year after after everything that happened in 2025. They end the year with, we're going to pretend to be ready to debate, but if anyone actually accepts the challenge, no. Well.
By the way, here's the thing from One Message Foundation. You can see Fearless Truth, Nick, tagged right there, tagged in the original video, calling out all haters. Right there, tagged. Come debate in person. Boom. Now, all of a sudden, they have abrogated messages where now, oh, we never invited him. Those were abrogated, apparently. Ridiculous.
So crazy to me.
Yeah, he literally tagged Nick in the post.
Yeah.
And Nick screenshotted that too.
Yeah, I just put it on screen, man.
Oh, you showed it? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But like, so now they're apparently going live on Shaykh Uthman's channel. And like, I texted you this morning. I'm like, did you agree to debate with Sam? Like, what's
I
going
texted him
on?
the same thing the other day. I was like, what?
So now they're going around spreading. It's confirmed. Shaykh Uthman and Orthodox Muslim live debate showdown versus Godlogic and Sam Shamoun, and I guess today on a recent post on his page, and Christian Prince live at 6 p.m. It just keeps switching. It keeps changing, man.
Craziest clickbait ever.
Yeah. So at that point, like, we're not even going to entertain them. Like, it's like, and here's the thing, Avery, you do live call-in shows every week. If any one of these Dawa guys shows up, I would assume they move right to the front of the line and you bring them up.
They get skipped right to the front of the line. They get skipped right past all the people because it'd be loaded up. They're my special guest. Yep. Come on up and let's have the conversation. We've had streams challenging all of them. Uthman, Muhammad Ajab, Flippiano, all of them. Welcome to come. We've all been there. Multiple streams. Yeah. So asking for the best of the best. They never show up.
And
might get a kid named Islamic Apex or something like that.
Oh gosh, that guy.
Shout out Islamic Apex.
little side note here. Just so everyone who's watching understands the difference between someone who actually wants to debate and someone who pretends to want to debate to impress his followers. So the goal there is you want to pretend you're ready to debate so that your followers are impressed, but you don't actually want to debate. So you're gonna derail it somehow. Just you usually don't derail it in this like epically obvious fashion, but someone who actually wants it, like I'm about to debate Jake, and Avery's about to debate Jake too, right? That's right.
Yep.
Yeah. So we're about to debate Jake. Now, Jake has issued challenges in the past to me and to AP, and we accepted the challenges, and then he would back out. And so I started thinking, okay, he doesn't really want to debate. If you challenge to a debate, we accept the debate, and then you back out of the debate. I think that was really for show. You were expecting someone to back down, and then when they didn't back down, then you acknowledge you don't really want to debate. But now he's apparently actually willing to debate. And how does it work when you're actually willing to debate? You message someone. So you could message the person directly, or you could go to someone who's hosting a debate. So it gets to James from Modern Day Debate, or James is sending out messages asking who wants to debate at DebateCon and so on. But regardless, here's how it works. James messages me, hey, are you willing to debate? Jake, yes. What's top? Islamic dilemma. Sure, absolutely. Let's debate the Islamic dilemma. Okay, what format do you recommend? And he messages both. What format do you recommend? And so I say, here's my format, and Jake says, here's my format, and then we kind of do accommodation and get it to something that we all agree on, and now it's all set, and we're debating. That's how it works when someone actually wants to debate. When everything is just theatrics, oh, everyone's running from me, everyone's scared. Okay, you're a coward.
Well, and the thing I don't understand is all the comments saying, why don't you guys just go there and debate? I don't think they understand. We can't, because they said it needs to be Sam. Like, we can't just go there and debate. He'll cry that Sam's not there.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, by the way, the problem here, and this is how Shaykh Uthman relies on his fan base. You guys just explained you're completely willing to debate. You agreed to debate. You're willing to go down there. You're willing to, and they won't let you. They won't let you, right? So here's where the benefit of having a fan base that is the product of 40 generations of first cousin marriage comes in, right? They don't understand anything you guys just said. Why you know there? Why you know on him? See, you what? You scared. You're running from him. Why you know there? But we agreed to be there. They said we can't come there. But why you know there then? Then you know there? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's basically what happened, folks. Is they said we can't come unless Sam shows up. Okay, that we're not in contact with him. Avery and Nick clearly said that. So yeah, they have made these sort of like barriers to have a debate so that it actually can't happen. Yet they can look to their low IQ fans as if they won and were running. Here we are. We are ready to set something up. I have told Sheikh Uthman, I have made a video. I will pay for my own travel to Florida. I will pay for Nick's travel to Florida. Okay. Avery, he can cover his own travel. He's fine. But I said I will pay for myself and Nick and Than, even if he wants, for us all to go down to do 1-on-1, 2-on-2, 3-on-3, whatever. We never heard a damn word back because they don't actually want to debate. They wanted to set up a scenario where no matter what happened, no debate would actually occur, yet they would look as if they were actually ready to debate. That's why they put Sam in there as that special circumstance. We're not in contact with him. We can't set that up. So they know that. So they're using that so they can make this facade as if they're ready to debate when they're not. They put all these barriers in the way so the debate won't happen, claiming that we're running and no one is running. We just want them to give us dates to go do it in person. And
this would be like me, like issuing a debate challenge, and I name like 10. I call people 10 people out by name. And then I say anyone, right? And so suppose I say, and I challenge Sheikh Uthman, and I challenge Orthodox Lips, and I challenge Dean Responds, and I challenge Fareed, and I challenge blah, 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 and Zakir Naik, you've been running. We've never seen you face one actual Christian debater. Come on, let's do it. We'll debate anyone, 1-on-1, 2-on-2, anyone. And like everyone except Zakir Naik responds and agrees to debate. And then I say, no, it was just about Zakir Naik. It's got to be Zakir. It's only Zakir Naik. Zakir Naik. We know Zakir Naik isn't going to debate ever. So if I make that a condition, this one particular person debating, and no debate will take place unless this one particular person, everyone else agrees to debate. Okay, that's someone who doesn't want to debate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's basically what happened, folks. This is absolutely absurd.
Dawa
games. Get to some super chats here real quick. If there were alternate universes, would that disprove theism?
No.
God
could create an infinite universes if he wanted.
Exactly. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, heaven is technically, depending on how you're defining alternate universe, you could say heaven and hell.
Is this a possible world or is it like another universe, like in a multiverse?
I would assume multiverse.
Either way, no. The answer is no.
Yeah. Wish Mike Winger was here. Me too, man. I'd love to have Mike Winger here. Wait,
isn't he here?
Mike Winger to be here.
Oh, sorry, that's David.
No, that's Nick. Get it right, man. You're way off.
Man.
I wish one of you would run to start this stream. Not even a single Turk to blame this lateness on. What are you talking about? Than is kind of Turkish. You're from Greece.
Oh man, don't let my dad hear you say that, bro.
Than's perverted followers. Bark. Yep, very perverted, very upsetting. Islam dies without lies. Hey, it's without lies. Islam dies.
That's right.
How you
Islam.
It kind of works either way, though.
They corrupted the Kaaba stone with their tongues. By the way, you see that they have a debate scheduled in about 30 minutes. Yeah. A debate we're not allowed to come to without Sam. So that's why no one's going.
The debate that doesn't exist.
It also didn't start. The streams hasn't even started yet.
You see, they're running. How do you decide you've done enough research for a video? I just keep falling down rabbit holes of sources, feeling like the research will never end. When you feel like you've got enough to sufficiently argue a position, there's always more research you can do. But if you think you've got enough to sufficiently establish a position, I would say that should be in it. That should be
and you could make sure everything you're saying is correct. There can always be further objections that you don't have to respond to every objection. Maybe you don't know what the objections are. You haven't gone through all that, but make sure what you're saying is correct. And if someone challenges you on what you've said and said, but you didn't consider this, then make a follow-up.
Mm-hmm. They're all bad faith cowards. Dawa over Dunya still talking big like he has refuted the Islamic dilemma, according to him. LOL. Yeah, I have challenged that guy to debate multiple times. James has reached out on my behalf. No reply at all from that guy on debating. We were going to fly him to DebateCon, everything. He didn't come. Luckily, the bravest Muslim ever, Junior, showed up.
Junior.
Junior.
Man.
Junior
I
doesn't back
emailed
down.
I emailed James about that. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Than's going to debate Junior next. So we'll see what happens.
Man, if only Sheikh Uthman could get just like a drop of Junior's courage.
Well, I was just saying this to a friend earlier, man. Like, I've been saying this for a while. I've only been studying Islam for 3 months. I've been waiting for a Dawa guy to like agree to a debate, and the only one that's been wanting to is Junior.
Junior,
you need to stop hanging around IP and stuff. You stop hanging around him, you know. Maybe
I can't. He's my boss.
Yeah, but maybe you might get picked on. You know, it might pick you up. Pick on you.
Breaking, the word zooted is now in the Urban Dictionary. We won. What happened?
Isn't what? You know the Urban Dictionary?
I know the Urban Dictionary. Oh, wait, you posted about this.
Yeah, zooted is now in it, man. Zooted is in the Urban Dictionary. It gives an awesome definition, too.
Let me pull up your post here. I'm going to just put that on the screen for everybody. Oh, yeah. I think I saw this. I just kind of looked over without thinking. Yeah. Zooted. Used online, often as mocking or insulting way to describe someone being humiliated or dominated or banged by a group, usually in a debate, comment section, or public argument. For example, bro got zooted so hard that last stream he deleted his channel.
No way.
Awesome.
No freaking way.
That's it, man. We won. There's nothing to do after that. What a way to end 2026. I mean, 2025, man.
Original Quran only Christians have the best opening on YouTube. Salam al Masai and Yeshua Akbar. Absolutely.
Oh yeah. Hey Chris, if you want to jump in tomorrow and share a highlight, whatever your favorite highlight of this year is, and what you predict for next year, we're gonna have a big live stream. Everyone can jump in. Also, Chris, hey Avery, I was thinking next year. You may have already been doing this, but I was thinking, have you guys been doing this already? I was thinking live streams where it's Muhammad was a Christian, prove us wrong. And just use the exact same tactics they used to argue Jesus was a Muslim, but we use it to argue.
Yes.
You guys been doing that?
Yeah.
Awesome.
The same thing along the lines of, we believe in the original Quran before it got corrupted type stuff. So it's the same thing.
Pretty based. When will we see Than debate Muslims at Speaker's Corner London? This needs to happen. Maybe June. We're going to try to get him out there. Trying to work on all that.
Oh, and Than might actually be able to get into a debate with some of the Speaker's Corner Muslims, because they might not know it. It was like when Avery walked up there and Mansour wasn't familiar with him, and so he started talking to him. Then he actually. So you might actually get to debate for a few minutes, Than, before they realize that he actually has some clue what he's talking about. And,
Yep.
David, you are so handsome compared to Mike Winger. Very rude. Very rude.
That's true.
Love seeing great minds on the panel. You're cool too, IP. Well, screw you too, man. Shout out to our favorite Cadbury cream egg, Mike. Lord bless y'all. What is that? Our favorite Cadbury cream egg. So I'm brown on the outside and white on the inside.
But you're not. You're pasty white on the outside. Are there vanilla Cadbury eggs?
That's a good question, man.
Dude. It's actually messed up. Like we were super poor when I was young, and I saw the commercials for Cadbury egg. Literally no one forever would actually get me a Cadbury. No, they're too expensive. It's like, what? It's like $1. No. And it was years, man. I was like in my teens before I actually got a Cadbury egg.
Mm-hmm. Don't you all think this is overkill for Uthman? He challenged us. We're just here to show him that we are ready to get to go. I don't know what the problem is. He finally started going live. You want to check that out?
He already said that you guys ran because you're scared.
Let's put that up on the screen.
And I challenge him. Look, no one's here. No one's here. I'm such a man. I'm so strong.
Here's what he did.
I should have turned the sound on.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
We're here live. My brother Orthodox. I know a lot of people have been looking for this collab, and we were going to do it in person in Canada, but The Canadian government got scared.
What?
But alhamdulillah, we're here. We're live. Now, the Islamophobes, look, we've been calling you guys out. This is absolutely ridiculous. I called you guys out before. PBD, I'm going to make this clear right now. PBD, when me and Eddie reached out to you, I told you I will be in Florida Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I'm flying. It was supposed to be you bringing one of us on, just like you brought Sam Shamoun on by himself. That scam, man, you brought him on without somebody to balance him out. You just brought him on, and he spewed all kind of hate. You were supposed to bring us on.
With all due respect to Patrick, it's his podcast. He can bring on who he wants when he wants. He offered to have a conversation with this guy and Sam Shamoun, but apparently that wasn't good enough. He's mad that he didn't get the same treatment. It's Patrick's podcast. He can have on whoever he wants.
And you have to like understand the reasoning here. So he had Sam on. PBD had Sam on, and then the response was, "Well, why don't you have a Muslim there with him to actually debate this stuff?" That was the point of inviting a Muslim on. It wasn't inviting a Muslim on for a one-on-one.
Exactly.
It was Muslims complain and challenge. Why don't you have Sheikh Uthman there with him? And then okay, well, yeah, he can come on. Yeah, let's do this.
That's what Eddie spoke to you about. You said Sam wants to come, and you said Sam wouldn't come by himself. You wanted Godlogic with him. We agreed. You guys set it up on Monday, the day of my flight. When we spoke to you, and this is the challenge, listen up right here. PBD, did you not tell us on the phone with Eddie there that you're Assyrian and Sam Shamoun's Assyrian, so you brought him on to promote him as an Assyrian Christian? Did you not say that? So your platform is not neutral. You are there to promote that kind of stupidity. And then you bring some Shia on to go attack Muslims. Come on, this isn't right. Second,
Uthman, your platform's not neutral either. You're like, good Lord, you're new. It's like this. You're not a neutral platform either. You're other people are not neutral.
All I hear right now is this. This is all I'm getting out of this, man. Poor Uthman. Didn't get what you wanted, did you, Porky? Oh, you didn't get to go on PPD by yourself, unchallenged like Sam did. Oh, quit all that complaining.
Secondly,
exactly.
We sent this invite out more than 3 weeks ago. Godlogic, Sam, all reacted to it. They were complaining about the dates, even though we gave the 24th and the 25th, not just Christmas Eve, the day after as well. Oh my
God!
Because those were the only days I wasn't flying. But
really, the only days of the year this man's not flying are Christmas Eve and Christmas. The only days. Dude, where are you going? Where are you going, dude, if you are on a plane 363 days a year?
What a liar.
What you wanted, we gave you the 30th. It's not New Year's Eve. It's not Christmas. It's not Christmas Day. It's the 30th. You're off from work. You have all the time in the world. 3 weeks. Sam Shamoun, 3 weeks. You said, I'll take you on mano y mano. You imbecile. Mano y mano doesn't mean man to man. It means hand to hand.
Who cares?
You're not trying to take anybody on hand to hand, buddy. Man to man, one-on-one. I gave it to you right now. No more excuses. No more running around. Right now, pull up. We have more than 40 people waiting to jump up here. Bring Sam. I'll bring you up right now. Come, Sam. Come. Right now. Come. The link's in the description. Don't hide. David Wood, Godlogic, step up. Step up.
What does he mean?
There's some house rules. Any man that wants to step up, you got to show your video to make sure you're real. Make sure you're not playing games.
What?
I don't even know. Wait, now other people are allowed to step up without Sam, or it's got to be Sam?
Well,
because
Libiano joined in there. Libiano's with them now, so he's probably he probably told them about the stream, and he's like, "Oh, we have to do something."
Yeah. That's ridiculous. That's not what we were told. We have the receipts, guys. We just went over them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Lord have mercy.
So just to be clear, Avery and Nick, they challenged you, and you guys agreed to be there right now. They said no, it has to be with Sam, and now he's running his mouth. And yeah, Sheikh Uthman, I already said make it easy. I'll be at DebateCon next month. I'm debating Jake. You want to show up and do a debate? Let James know. We can be there. It's 1 month away. It's a month away. Anyway, don't know what to do here.
I mean, me and Logic, me and IP could literally be there right now, but instead he wants to just
Mm-hmm.
Women can keep their video off, but we will ensure that your identity is who it is before bringing you up. Go ahead.
Shaykh, am I audible?
Yeah,
you got a Jaws. You got a Jaws the Doxer on there
Let's
too.
see you on now.
Gosh. Yeah, that's one person I won't debate because of the doxing. It's like I don't debate doxers for my own family's protection. That's
he's a scumbag racist too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that too. Yeah.
David
Liviano's a racist too.
No. Jaws.
Oh.
Dog Logic. Any one of you that have been talking all this stuff, step up now.
Any one of you. He said
Inshallah, we'll give you some time in the end, but this is for non-Muslims. All right. Are we good on the video? Are we both up?
Yeah, it looks good. It looks good. Yeah.
All right. Let's bring somebody up.
So now we're going to start bringing people
Mary, daughter of Christ, you are on.
All right. Is this what this is? I don't.
Wait. Apparently, yeah. They're just going to do.
Hang on. Just to be clear. They challenged you, Nick and Avery, 2-on-2. You guys accepted. They said no, and then they eventually said no, Nick, you're not big enough, even though we challenged you. And now he's just bringing on random people.
But my platform isn't big enough. But the randoms, they must.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. If it's it's got to be someone with a big channel. Okay, Mary, you're up.
Mary, daughter of Christ.
Wait a minute. Central on there now too.
Do you guys y'all see this, man? Y'all see the games these dudes play? Go ahead.
He just said the link is in the description. Did he not?
Yeah.
Where is that link?
Maybe he meant comment section or something.
Maybe it's well. I mean, there's no comment section. Yeah, it's
in the chat. It should be
it's
right
not.
there in the chat. No?
It's not in the chat.
No, I don't see it in the chat either.
No, it's nowhere.
I mean, people must have a
link?
way. If their people are coming up, there must be a way, I assume.
Yeah, I can't find the link.
I don't see it either.
You're right.
Where's the link?
How did Mary, daughter of Christ?
She gotta be plot. She's gotta be. She getting paid.
The plot. Yeah, this is.
Hey, who wants to be Shaykh Uthman, and I'll be Mary. Hey, Avery, you be
somebody
Shaykh
super chatted just not going. Where's the link?
Yeah, that was holy. That's funny.
Avery, you be Shaykh Uthman, I'll be Mary.
Okay.
What a bunch of freaking liars.
We're bringing up anybody. Dog Logic.
There's literally no link, bro. What is he talking
Hammer
about?
time. Come on, Mary. How you doing? Welcome to the stage.
Hi, I'm Mary. I believe in the Bible and stuff, but I don't know which one because we have so many. And I'm super confused about the Trinity and stuff. And I just want to know why Islam is so great.
I got you. Yeah, excellent question, sister. I got you. So one, we believe in one God. We believe in all the prophets. All the prophets were monotheists, followed the religion of Islam, one God. We don't believe in three gods. And we have one Quran that's been preserved since Muhammad's time. Unlike the Bible that's full of contradictions and full of and corruptions that even your own Christian scholars say have biblical corruptions. So this is why you should join Islam.
Oh, alhamdulillah. I did not know all this powerful information. How do I convert?
Well, you just say the Shahada with me. You accept that there is no God worthy of worship except Allah and Muhammad is his messenger. And really, sister, alhamdulillah, you seeing the truth as clear and as easy as this lets the other Christians know that Islam is really easy. It's so simple that anyone with an open heart is willing to accept it.
Alhamdulillah. Now I will go out and convince all these other sisters to join Islam because, as Muhammad Hijab says, the revert girls take it best.
Alhamdulillah for that, brother. He's on the hook. Alhamdulillah. Thank you, sister. Awesome stuff.
I'm looking for this link.
It's not there. People are saying the lady on there sounds like she might have a voice change. I'm telling you, she might be an industry plant. She might be an industry plant.
Let's play some of this Mary chick here, and let's see what happens here. Let's see if this sounds like a plant.
I want to see from the beginning. I want to see what she came up
I'm listening.
Okay, Mary, go
dude,
ahead.
that is a voice changer.
That's what everyone's saying.
Let's see.
Hello, guys. How are you guys doing?
Oh my God!
Yeah! Oh my goodness!
Not too bad.
All right. What's your question?
Well, first of all, thank you guys for having me. Guys, I've asked a lot of Muslim these questions, and none of them can answer it. I've been told you guys are. Well, you guys are hard. You guys know what you guys are talking about because over here, unfortunately, they can't answer the question. And I don't. To be quite honest with you, I think only Christianity is the true religion. I don't think you guys will answer it.
What's your question? What's your question? Please don't go into preacher mode. Just ask your question.
Okay, cool. So many Muslims, they will always debate the fact that Aisha, it was acceptable for her to marry at the age of 9. They always say this is no problem and whatnot. And then I would always ask the questions, what if your daughter marries at the age of 9 and they make this race
by the way, Shaykh Uthman, this is somebody using a voice changer.
Okay,
it's not actually a woman. Just want to let you know.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
Ask your question. Go ahead. You don't need to hide behind fake identities and all that. Ask your question.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Trigger that is this. Well, I've seen it as your preachers here. Anyway.
Sorry, I don't understand your AI. So can you please turn on your real voice?
Okay. What's your question?
AI.
Is your question about Aisha Radian's age?
Yes, it's about age. So many people, when I ask them the question,
have I already answered?
No. Okay, you answered it. Why can't a Muslim today give his daughter or whatever? You know how you guys do it. But I heard that the father gives his daughter away. Why can't they give their daughters away at the age of 9?
They do.
So several. I'm going
First thing, I'm gonna mute her because I don't want her speaking over people. So she's asked her question, or he, or whatever, or tranny, or whatever it may be. Now let us answer the question. Go ahead, Orthodox. You want to hit it?
And
I'll just
hang on. By the way, this is why he wanted it in like this format, so he can control everything, control the muting and stuff like that. Yeah, this is not a serious guy. I seriously don't think you will ever see him in any sort of actual like formal debate with rules and so on.
I have a sneaking suspicion that Orthodox Muslim mentioned that that person is using a voice changer because he's watching our stream. And he's like, oh, I better
cover my tracks.
And hey. Now, hey, I just want to clarify, everyone. No one should accuse Shaykh Uthman of debating an AI. No one, because he wouldn't do that. He definitely wouldn't do that, man. He would
look
never.
At the comments.
Oh wait, he did that with Avery. He had a fake AI.
The comments are
look at the link. Where's the link? Everyone is on the same page. We don't see the link. Where's the link? My gosh, this is a joke. No link. Who are these people? How these random person named Mary?
He said there's 40 people in the request. How is there 40? Like
40 people got the link,
but no one else did.
Who's saying there's 40?
He said that Uthman said there's 40 people in here waiting. Make sure you all show your camera before you come up.
Where's the link?
And also, by the way, just to further assist this point, he said he's gonna make everyone turn on their camera before they come up. Did they make her turn on the camera? Because if they did, they would know whether this is AI or not.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
So I bet they didn't.
Hey, people are saying there's no sound on your stream, IP, and other people are saying refresh it or something.
That's weird. Maybe it's just,
let me
someone just texted me, said they can't hear us either.
1 second.
I hear you right now. I just checked it. Yeah, I hear it just fine. I don't know what the problem is.
Guys, try
get these off the screen.
Yeah, fine.
I heard it. I just turned
hear
mine
it as well.
Yeah,
I heard mine. So yeah, guys.
Refresh the page if you can.
Refresh your page, guys. Refresh your page.
Chat, if y'all can hear, make sure to tell everyone who can't to refresh their page.
Yeah, refresh the page.
Yeah, pin that, man. Pin that.
Oh well, yeah. Well, it's gone. You find that. Okay, there it is. Yeah, we'll be pinning that here. Pin message. There we go. All right, let me play a little more.
I think somebody put the link in the chat finally.
Did they?
Here.
I'll see it.
Look for Junya needs to lock in.
Is it the Google Meet one?
Yeah, I think
it might be.
They're hosting on Google Meet.
Is that what's going on?
Is that
it?
This is so weird.
So if anyone clicks that link, make sure you turn on your VPN.
Oh man, that's so weird.
Yeah, definitely. If it's a Google,
and it's not even like he said it was like down here, and it's not here. It's not pinned anywhere. It's so weird.
Why would you not pin it? It's like just strange.
This is such a weird thing.
I don't know. It all points to it being fake.
Upon this quickly. So first of all, several factors are taken into consideration when it comes to the different schools of thought and how they approach this issue. And one of the factors that's taken into consideration is urf. Okay, urf is the societal norm, or what a society is used to in a given period or a given day. So that's taken into consideration as well. But the Quran gives certain criterias. You'll find this in the Quran, that if you find in the rushd, which means mental maturity or clarity, ability to make decisions, and you'll find that the schools of thought, the Shafi'iyya, the Hanafis, and the Malikiyya, I think An-Nawawi speaks about this. They mentioned that if a woman is physically mature and she's able to handle consummation, then she is marriageable. Now, this is the Islamic standard. I'm assuming you're a Christian. Do you agree with this standard? If not, can you show me the biblical grounding for that, please?
First of all, as far as I know, there is no soft age defined in Christianity. It just doesn't exist.
All right. So what is the criteria?
Wait, no, this is AI. This isn't a voice changer.
I actually don't think it's a voice changer. I do think it's AI.
Yeah, he's literally debating an AI. I don't even know why
this is crazy.
Guys, I just wanted to point out just what he said there. Oh, you have to reach physical maturity. Surah 65 verse 4 says you can marry, have sex with, divorce a girl all before she's reached puberty, and then she has to wait 3 months before the next guy can have sex with her, all before she's reached puberty. What in the blue hell do you guys mean by physically mature? We actually know from your scholars. You mean that you can actually get it into her without tearing her open and turning the two holes into one hole. That's what they mean. That's what your scholars mean by not harming her. And that's how you know she's physically mature, if she can take it. And then, of course, you have to pay a fine if you actually tear her open and ruin her for the rest of her life.
He finally pinned the link.
Finally. Okay. So they pinned the link. Good to know. Jeez, man. It's like he said it was in the video description. Maybe there was just an issue there. But like, this is the weirdest thing. That sounds like an AI. It's clearly a voice changer on it.
It's clearly AI.
And hang on, just to be clear, he's there debating an AI, and he could have been debating Avery and Nick.
Yep.
But he said no, he refuses.
And again, apparently he's screening everyone by telling them to turn on the camera. But for some reason, the very first person, he didn't do that. It's interesting.
This is very weird, guys. This does not seem real. And like,
it seems pretty pathetic.
I just don't understand. Like he said, come debate face person to person, one-on-one. He's there with 4 other guys now to just help him. He obviously doesn't want to do a one-on-one like he claimed. He wants to do a 4-on-1 with an AI. This is so weird. I can't believe this. I said this in Nick's live earlier. Why do Muslims always say Prophet Muhammad? They are MJ.
It's Mama say Mama sa Mama kusa. That's before your guys' time. Mama say Mama sa Mama kusa. Mama say Mama sa Mama kusa. Where you guys been, man? Grow up in the 80s next time.
They are MJ lyrics from Wanna Be Starting Something. I don't know. Yeah. Very, very rude. Very rude. Should catch up with verse 30. Islamophobes would be painful. Sure would be. Uthman probably lost the AI debate with Godlogic. Well, he's trying to fix that now. He's debating an AI right now. His excuses
I mean, everyone think, because what's he actually doing now, right? He's got a bunch of Muslims with him, and it's a live call-in show where Christians can call in and ask questions, or AI can call in and ask questions. It's like, okay, if you want to do that show, just do that. But that's what they do for lots of shows. He's trying to make it sound like this is different because, we're ready to debate. And he refused every single person who accepted his challenge.
Exactly. His excuse on X for inviting you guys on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day was, well, maybe they shouldn't be celebrating pagan festivals. Unbelievable. Yeah, well, I mean, it's so stupid. He knows he's wrong on that. He's been debunked on the alleged Christmas pagan connection time and time again. He doesn't care. This is why he keeps lying. The Bible says Rebecca was 3. He just keeps pushing lies because he knows he can't actually stand on truth. You think he wants to have a fair and honest debate? No, he obviously doesn't. We already knew Dawa dudes are cowards, but what Uthman did is peak cowardice, trying to debate specifically on December 24th and then still backing out. Yeah, exactly. I can't believe Shaykh Uthman is afraid of young quarter zip like Godlogic. Young quarter zip. No idea what that means.
It's a style of sweater or shirt without buttons.
Yeah.
But it's a zip. Quarter
A
zip.
jizya for the John Daniel Kikachu meme. Oh yeah. I posted that. I showed. I did a meme of Daniel Kikachu. I use AI to make him dance. If I play it, it's gonna get the video is gonna get the live will get demonetized, so I can't play it here. But it's on my Twitter. It's pretty amazing. Let's see who's the favorite. Who's the Zoot favorite Sheikh? Sheikh Yabudi.
Nice.
Very Islamophobic. Very Islam. Every time I see Than, I get very angry. Why? When does Than make me angry?
I don't know, man. He probably just hates seeing ugly people.
Let's see here. Brother, this doesn't feel right. I think it's a trap, or they are trying to hurt Sam or some of you guys. These people are devils like their God.
There's nothing they can do. They can't do anything. As you can see, this is a publicity stunt.
Mm-hmm. It is.
All of it's a save faced. Let's pretend like we're ready to debate and challenge the best of them. When things really get working and behind the scenes, let's make up reasons why it can't happen, and then throw on the live as if we're ready. It's a publicity stunt. Anybody can see through this crap.
Yeah, I know. This is what this is. It's a publicity stunt.
And I mean, just think about it, guys. There's going to be debates in 2026. There's going to be debates. There's going to be debates. There'll be debates at DebateCon. There'll be debates online and so on. You're just not going to see Shaykh Uthman there. You're just not going to see him. It's not going to happen. But guess what? You'll see. You'll see the entire year. Okay, well, here's my new challenge. Easter, and it has to be this guy. It has to be just this guy with the Pope, and he's got to bring the Pope with him. And if not, you're all running. You're all cowards. Oh my goodness, everyone's running from me.
Oh, it's so dumb.
I got stabbed again.
I got 2 debates lined up with Hassan Shibli, supposed to debate Jake, the Muslim metaphysician, in the spring on the Islamic dilemma. So like, you're debating Jake. Avery's debating Jake. I'm going to debate Jake.
Sounds like Jake's willing to debate. Sounds like Hassan Shibley's willing to debate.
Yeah.
Sounds like Junior's ready to debate.
Junior's going to debate. Junior's debating Godlogic in February. And then he's supposed to debate Stan as well.
Junior's going to end Avery's career.
That's going to be it, man.
I wish Happy New Year to IP Godlogic, Than, and Nick. It's very rude of you to not include David in that. How dare you? How dare you, sir? Uthman never intended to debate and didn't expect Christians to accept. Now insisting on only Sam and Godlogic is nothing but damage control. Yeah, that's exactly what he did.
Hey, apostate of Allah, send me a message. Jump on with us tomorrow. Share your thoughts about 2025 and predictions for 2026.
Have you seen Kip Davis's recent video on calling you an Islamophobe and that you turned to attacking Muslims because they're an easy target? Well, let's just realize what he did there. Kip, that's very Islamophobic of you to think Muslims are easy targets. Why would you say that?
That's kind of racist. I mean, he's sitting there thinking, the Muslims, they don't have high IQs like us white people. Oh, that's why you're going after them.
Very Islamophobic, I have to say.
That's pretty racist, man. This dude's racist, man.
That's right. I want everyone to go let him know that because that's the kind of person he likes to be. I mean, we've dealt with him in the past. I'm so over it. It's time to move on.
Yeah. Hey, as far as Mike deciding to debate Muslims, I actually remember the turning point when he's there and hearing all this defense of child marriage and stuff, and he's like, "What? What? Oh no, I got a problem. I got a problem with this."
Is exactly what happened. They were defending child marriage, and I'm like, yeah, this is evil. We need to stop this, and that was the main turning point. And even after that, I kept like doing stuff with atheists. I'm still debating it. I just debated Richard Carrier in November. Like James wanted to do debates. He wanted me to debate atheists. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. He wants me to debate other atheists in the future. He's mentioned stuff, so I'm still doing that. Apparently, also debating Muslims means the Islamophobe over there means I'm going after easy targets, which is quite rude. Very Islamophobic.
He just called Richard Carrier an easy target too.
Well,
for real.
The guy did argue that the nothing bubble created the universe. I mean, this was the worst year for Dawa. No, the worst year for Dawa so far.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. To be clear, yeah, I was talking about the worst year in Dawa history. Next year is going to be significantly worse.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't posted the.
Yeah. Are you guys able to join their live? Let's get Inspiring Philosophy and God Logic on there.
No.
They would probably just mute you the whole time and try to control the situation.
No, I mean, yeah. Look at the setup they have. They have what, 4 or 5 guys, and they're controlling it and muting. They control the mute button. That is not a neutral platform,
It's gotta be on a
even
neutral
someone
platform.
who's going to try to be a neutral platform. That's why. That's Shaykh Uthman again. You will never. I don't think you will ever see Shaykh Uthman in an actual formal debate where it's him on stage versus someone else and a moderator.
And notice what
Not gonna
happened. The first person got in there with their voice changer and immediately, well, I got to mute you. Like, well, they weren't even getting rowdy. They just like, I need to mute you immediately. Come on. And again, this is not what he said originally. He kept backing down. We're not going to play these games. We're not their dimmies. Okay. This is what they want. They want to try to control everything and make it look like we are the dimmies. We come to them. That's not what happened. They agreed to do one-on-one in-person debates. We were like, yeah, we're down. And now all of a sudden it kept switching. Oh, December 30th, but only Sam and Godlogic can come. Now notice the moment they go live, they switch the platform again. Now they've got everyone in this queue. Anyone can just call in, but they got to be muted. And it has become a regular Dawa call-in show. And it was just a publicity stunt to make it look like, this pathetic. And I have to say, anyone at this point, anyone who was here and actually read through the chat and has been paying attention to what's going on, anyone who's dumb enough to go, oh, weren't you guys there? Weren't you? Is like so incredibly stupid. I don't think there's anything you can possibly say. Mm-hmm. On the 6th day of Christmas, the Dawa gave to me 6 cowardly duck lips. Dawa is the gift that keeps on giving. Very rude, very rude.
Nice voice.
I heard you cowards refused to date on February 30th.
Oh yeah, that's what he's going to do. And I challenge every Christian, debate me on February 30th. And if you Islamophobes do not show up to debate me on February 30th, you're cowards.
Terrified of Uthman's Dawa powers. It's just the proof.
Yes.
The reason they don't want Nick is because Lisbiano is afraid of being owned on the philosophical part of the debate. Lisbiano wants the philosophy to himself so he can play smart and look good.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Avery's on the image. That will show their lies. Yep. Was Duck Lips and Uthman on the list about Daniel? Oh, the one. I don't know. Were they attacking Daniel Kikachu? I don't know if they were on that list. I didn't really look.
No, but someone else from One Message Foundation was, not Uthman. I don't know who. I don't know the other person, but someone else from his organization was. And Duck Lips, I think he was on there.
I don't know what this means. 1447 AH had almost as bad as 11 AH. Riddle Wars. Oh, I see what you're saying now.
Yep.
Okay. IP, I'm a huge fan. You've helped me with doubt. That is great to hear. I'm glad I can help. Y'all got everyone except Wes Huff. Wes Huff, where are you at?
He's running.
Hello to you too, sir. Maybe use an undercover account to debate Uthman. Yeah. I don't think they're going to bring anyone up they can't screen, and it's going to put you through hoops and everything. Godlogic, I was literally in the bath sipping my champagne waiting for this debate. I trusted you.
But you ran.
John Fontaine has my respect for actually going to your streams and debating. He may not be good at it, but he's actually walks the walk. Hold on a second, sir. Avery and I have been trying to set up a debate between myself and John Fontaine for months, and he has been ghosting us.
Yep.
That's another person I've been trying to debate. Not happening.
Hey, is John Fontaine a ginger?
I think he is.
Yes.
No, he's a ginger.
Yeah.
What about the other guy that looks like him? Hamza.
Yeah,
Is
Hamza's
Hamza
a ginger.
ginger too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. John Fontaine wanted to debate him. I gave several debate topics to Daniel Kikachu. He's told me they were all boring and didn't want to debate any of them. I get it. The last time him and I debated, he looked absolutely horrible. So he probably has PTSD from that. So I get it. But yeah, tried that. Tried this whole Uthman crap. Didn't happen. Still waiting to get back from Muhammad Ajab because Muhammad Ajab said he would debate a YouTuber with over 500K subscribers. I told Cameron I'm ready. Muhammad Ajab has ghosted us, but luckily Jake has stepped up to debate me on that topic anyway.
Notice the parallel, by the way, right? I challenge you all. I challenge you all. Anyone with 500,000 subscribers. I really want to debate. This isn't just for show. This isn't just me pretending to debate. I'm really ready to debate. Okay. I got 500,000. I'm ready to debate.
If we're speaking of call outs, you guys know Brother Anthony from Balboa Park, who initially gets into it with Sheikh Uthman down in San Diego. He actually put out his own little call out video against Sam.
So the video
against Uthman. Kind of the same style that he did against us, like search your phone where you at. So if you guys want to check that out, that was actually kind of funny too. But he's calling like he's right there in his home base. He's in San Diego, where you used to set up Dawa. You don't even set up Dawa there anymore. What happened? So yeah, you guys check that video out. It's hilarious.
Why are you guys not in contact with Sam? Well, I've never been in contact with Sam, but I mean, there's been a lot of hate being thrown around that we're just not interested in being associated with him anymore. Me and specifically as well as David. You know, I'm not putting up with that. You know, it's really unfortunate. It's very sad. Made me sad, but I mean, it is what it is. You can check out David Wood's stream he did with AP from like 2 months ago on that. Is Islam's utter structural discontinuity with Abrahamic a valid form of the Islamic dilemma? Can Islam survive without being meaningfully Abrahamic? I would need to know more about what you mean in terms of what you're trying to set up here. I don't know what you're trying to set up. Just want to say I'm an extremely huge fan. Thank you so much. Are you guys able to debate them tonight? I was hoping it would still be able to be done.
Unfortunately, he's getting your guys' hopes up because nobody said we were going to do that.
Yeah. If he wants to set up an actual debate and not this idiotic nonsense, sure. But no, we're not jumping into some idiotic nonsense.
Yeah.
Oh no, the Muslims are boycotting the debate. Yeah, they do this. James. I mean, like, James was struggling to get me a Muslim debater for the last debate con. I had to find Junior and just promote him to stardom, which I'm pretty happy about. But I mean, man, it's just like we asked Dawa over Dunya. We asked Orthodox Muslim to come. He didn't come. We asked so many people. Dawa over Dunya.
Boycotting what? Your debate with Junior?
Yeah, when we were trying to, but before that, I asked. Like,
can I show you guys something?
John Fontaine. I asked a ton of debates. Yeah, go for it.
Here, give me one.
No, I mean boycotting what debate? Your debate specifically with Junior?
I don't know.
Or something else?
Hold on, let me remove this thing. Now do it. There you go. Well, so here's what happened, guys. I was telling Than to try the link and see what happens as an experiment. I said I'll run the stream. Than, you join and see if you can get in. Than cannot get in, guys.
No way.
Look at this. We tried to get in. Now, all you Muslims watching here, we tried. We were trying.
Yeah, guys, they tried to get in and couldn't. The Al-Zut tried to get in and they succeeded. Let's just be clear.
All right. Let it be known. I was talking to Than on text this whole time.
Yeah, guys. Hey, hang on. Muslims, do you realize it's easier to get into Muhammad than it is to get into Sheikh Uthman's live stream? That doesn't bother you?
All right. Let it be known, guys. As soon as we got that link, I texted Than on Slack, and I'm like, hey, see if you can get in. Well, I'll run the stream. You try to get in. Than starts working. What does he find? He can't get in. Why aren't we there? We tried, okay? We tried. We can't get it. So do they really want? So now all you people in the chat saying, go debate. All right, we tried. We couldn't get in. You happy now? What do you want? What do you want us to do? You tell us. You tell us who's running. Who's the tower?
Hey, any Sheikh Uthman fan who just heard what you said, but why aren't you there? Why aren't you debating him? Huh? You're running from him. Why won't you debate him? He's got it open right now. You could debate him right now. They're literally that stupid.
You didn't click the link, somebody's saying now. Oh my lord.
We just showed you the screenshot. He tried.
That wasn't the screenshot. That was
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you, you're wasting your time trying to explain it. They do not comprehend. That's one of the biggest problems. Guys, I think that is the biggest problem in reaching a lot of the Dawa fans. It's they don't understand anything you're saying. They're that stupid. Yeah. They cannot understand. They don't understand logic. They don't understand facts. They don't understand anything. It's weird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty wild. Well, you mentioned to Junior that the Pan-Arab flag was invented by a white Englishman. I recently found that out. Yeah, AP pointed that out to me. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember hearing that. Muhammad al-Zut be upon him. Very Islamophobic. Very Islamophobic. If the stream is named Dawa leaders hop off the Zut train and call in or takfir 3 times a week, they won't be able to play so much. Love y'all. Show me an honest Muslim and I'll show you an ex-Muslim. That's very true. Yo, when Than and I have been doing the live call-in shows, we've been going with Muslims over and over again. And please pray for the Muslims that have called into the call-in streams, because a lot of them are starting to see the Islamic dilemma, and they're like, through them calling in multiple times, they are moving out of Islam. We had a guy call in say Than's video on the Bayesian Islamic dilemma got him to leave Islam.
Wow.
I guess that guy wasn't setting the bar very high. Am I right?
Hey.
Read my super from earlier, please. I thought I did, man. What are you talking about? I've been reading them all.
I remember someone's from Unknown Operator getting read earlier.
Hey, no,
some people are saying the link is working for them. So
he said, he typed in the comment, said that it was full or something, that the room was full.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I said this.
Well, I tried a few times. So if it's working now.
Yo, Unknown Operator, we read this earlier. I don't know what you're talking about. We've covered this. So
yeah, we read your. I even did. Mama say, Mama sa, Mama kusa. Mama say, Mama sa, Mama kusa. I already did that, man.
Exactly. Guys, stop making excuses. Uthman was clear that he'd debate if 30 Christian agreed to meet him in the desert at night, and he'll recite the Quran too. This is powerful stuff, man. Powerful. In boxing, you always bet on the darkest fighter. Turns out the same is true of apologetics. What is going on? You guys need a book full of problems with Islam and call it the Injil.
That'd be great.
The true Injil. There we go.
Why are you all running? Look, we tried to get in. I sent Than over to see if it would work while I run the stream. Didn't work, man. Islam is indefensible. Only liars and fools will try. So basically, Uthman is talking out of the zoot shoot. Mm-hmm. Uthman is live on his channel pretending he isn't a coward. That's exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
The IQ of this panel is astronomical. Great people. Isn't there supposed to be a Quran desecration for insults? That is the goal. I think that's the plan. Yeah. Y'all are going to step up. We're going to talk BS. All 5 of you can come verse 2 right now and get ragdoll stomped. No, that's not what happened, sir.
I see 5 people on the Uthman stream.
Oh my
so it'd be
gosh.
5v5. That'd be fun.
5v5 would be crazy.
5v5. And again, Than tried to get in. As soon as we got the link, I told Than
Than can't get in. How all 5 of us gonna get in?
How any of us gonna get in, man? This is such a scam. This is such utter nonsense. This is such a pseudo. No, oh my! I don't even know. Will we ever see Godlogic and Alex O'Connor in a formal debate? I pray that happens. Oh man, better happen.
I would love to talk with Alex.
Absolutely. You guys should post the receipts on social media at this point. Apparently, these cousin banging folks aren't getting to the point that these guys are the biggest cowards on the planet. Nick has posted them. Go to Fearless Truth. I've retweeted him. He's been posting these receipts. We've been Godlogic has posted receipts.
Sure has.
They're all over, man.
Yeah.
And I'm new on Twitter too.
Yeah, you
I'm starting
do
to like
Twitter,
it.
man.
Yeah, I'm
You
getting
gotta do more Twitter. Christians have taken over Twitter recently, dude. David Wood and I have been ratioing the hell out of Muslims. A Muslim will post something, we make one comment. We've been ratioing the hell out of them. It's been crazy, crazy awesome.
Yeah, I didn't know Twitter was getting so big with everyone on there.
It's been awesome. I've asked like a dozen Muslims this question and never got a reply. What is with the color black in Islam? Why are almost all burqas and hijabs black? That's a good question. I've not really thought about it. Avery, do you know why all the burqas and hijabs are black, or at least a large portion of them are?
I have no idea. No idea.
I'll ask David when he gets back. He had to go take care of something. Nick, link in Discord. Okay.
I don't know what link.
Poor Uthman. Someone get him some camel urine
he's
to get
talking.
better. He's going to celebrate with AI Zut tonight. Salute Logic David in Jesus' name. Lord willing, we get to see Logic cook in Texas. Absolutely. This is the sound of seal makes. Appreciate it. It's definitely fake. I tried to join. Oh, here's somebody else. It's definitely fake. I tried to join and was ignored. Also, everyone smashed the like button. So there, Than and this person as well tried to join. They couldn't get in. Now, here's the other thing to think about. If they knew this was going to happen, like it's going to, they can claim it's too many people in there. Okay, you didn't want to debate us because if you have a channel that's got over 1 million followers and this is like one of your first times going, you're going to get a lot of people trying to get in there. we get it. Why didn't you agree to what you originally said, Sheikh Uthman, and do these one-on-ones or these 2-on-2s in person? What happened? We tried. Again, we tried. It didn't work. Their mods banned me for calling them out. LOL. Good. I will give money. Please go defend us. We tried, man. They don't want us in there. Islam is the biggest cult. Can I get an amen? Where Malik at? Does he know that? Oh, amen. Absolutely. Yes. Where Malik at? Does he know that Uthman is breaking the boycott? What's going on? The boycott? I don't know what this is in reference to. David, you know what this is in reference to? Uthman breaking.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah. Jai sent me a clip earlier today, but yeah, Malik. So that's, I mean, he's literally got leak in his name. And they trusted him with all this information. Warner, hey, I would get banged in my butt if I could join the Illuminati and all this stuff. Exposing all these guys for all the messed up stuff. Matter of fact, Libiano, he said Libiano's a criminal and he's doing this. He's talking about like the Dawa guys running trains on girls. That their words, running trains on girls in a hotel after giving out Qurans during the day. Them doing 3-ways with girls. The Warner sitting there watching 2 of his Dawa buddies as they have a 3-way with some girl and stuff. He exposed them all. And then we used it. And then he's like, oh, I'm going to threaten them. I'll go after, I'll start going after people's wives and I'll do this and that. Not realizing that doesn't work out very well. So let's just say Qurans were desecrated. And that now he's, I call for a boycott. I call for a boycott. And they're trying to pressure Jake into backing out of debates and stuff like that. And anyway, pretty funny. So anyway, yeah, Malik. He doesn't realize if Jake doesn't want to debate, then Jake can say, I don't want to debate. I don't care. Yeah. So this is super dumb stuff. Oh yeah. And then Jake's like, it was obvious too. Jake sent a guy. He sent a guy to fish for information on how I would respond to certain issues, which is crazy. We've done like 1 trillion live streams on the Islamic Dilemma. I made a ton of videos. And so I responded exactly like I do in my videos. But he sent a dude, and it's funny because the dude actually sent super chats. And he's like, hey, I'm a Muslim. I have questions about the Islamic Dilemma. I was like, oh, okay. Right after I agreed to debate Jake on the Islamic Dilemma, you're posting super chats and you got some serious questions here. So this guy calls in. Then separate from that, just to make sure Jake was watching, I said there was a Christian caller who was saying something. I said, oh, that's obviously Jake, and then he instantly posted on Twitter, no, that's not me. And I'm like, okay. But then Malik posted it. He's like, oh, and you go in there and you're talking to him and fishing for information for Jake. And I'm like, gosh, now he's just like, I couldn't prove it. I couldn't prove that the guy was fishing, but it was obvious. But then he admitted it, and then the guy admitted it, and it's just like, gosh, what's wrong with these dudes, man?
So what happened, Sam?
I tried to join again, and this time I got past that one screen I had, so I was in the wait list, and then the thing just kind of shut down on me. But I don't want to. I'm not gonna say that they kicked me. It's just
kind of odd. Odd. So again, okay. So now we've tried twice. Not getting through, guys.
Shouldn't even be trying, because this is not a debate. This is a call-in. This is a call-in show at this point. I'm not interested in show. If we wanted a call-in show, we just call in during one of their shows. Just stop acting like you guys are willing to debate when you're not.
Logic, you should tell them about Sheikh UTI, because that was something.
Oh, that's a Ghanaian sheikh that I debated a few, I think last week or 2 weeks ago.
Awesome. Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, that was so bad, man. He was interrupting you. The moderator turned on you.
That was the best debate I've ever had. Best debate. Best.
Why is David Wood scared to rip up a certain book? He's terrified to rip up the Quran. Absolutely terrified. Hey, David. Someone asked earlier. Yeah, apparently you're terrified.
So you guys want to boycott, eh? I guess there's no reason not to now. I mean, oh man, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it because I don't like everyone being involved with my stuff. But I mean, if you're going to call me out and say I'm scared, well, I gotta be a man, right?
That's true. Yeah. Someone said that Jesus said only the Father is good. Can't tell if he misspelled God or that not, because those would not be completely different verses. Yet Jesus never says that. Not in the Gospels. There's a variant reading, but I mean that's been addressed 1,000 times. Junior's the best Christian apologist right now. This is true. He's even better than Ali Dawah. Yeah.
Wow, he surpassed Ali Dawah already.
Hey, someone who actually shows up is a better debater than someone who doesn't show up. I don't care how great you think the person is. If you're not willing to debate,
They're calling for
Avery,
David.
they're currently saying you're running from them.
God,
Are we?
tell him. He tried.
why don't we tell them to call into this show?
Yeah, why don't they call in here?
Why don't they fly me out like they promised? That's what I'm ready for. I'm ready to be flown out. I'm ready to be treated like that. I want to be flown out in person.
I said I would fly myself at and pay for Nick, so they don't even have to cover our travel.
That's crazy.
They still won't do it, man. This is insane.
Hey, I'm just look. I don't know what it is about me, but a man's word means something. You know, in my line of work. When you tell me that it's all paid for, you're gonna fly us out to have an in-person dialogue. That's what I take, and I won't accept anything less.
Yep, and that's me too. Like what's that guy's name? Who's that guy that invaded AP last time? On Christianity versus Islam, violence in the Quran. I mean, which is more violent? Something. IP, you were there. Who was it?
That was Junior.
No, he debated.
Oh no, Javed.
Yeah. Like Javed. A couple of years ago, he challenged me to debate him on Aisha. I accepted, and he says, "Okay, DM me." I go to the DMs, and he says, "Okay, we'll debate the Bible versus the Quran. Which is better towards women?" Now, I might be willing to debate that, but I'm not falling for a freaking bait and switch, right? You just said, let's debate Aisha. I agreed. And as soon as I agreed, you changed the topic to the Quran, which isn't about Aisha. It's not in there. It's from the Hadith, right?
Well, that's the same thing the Orthodox Muslim did to me. We were supposed to do a debate on if the Trinity was logical. And then he said the debate was actually going to be about if the church fathers taught it or not.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So I told Khalil, it doesn't matter what debate he gives me. He could give me a dream debate. What's Muhammad a true prophet? I am never going to debate him until he does what he agreed to do. Because if I agree to anything else, it's like I'm an idiot, right? Like we baited and switched. I'm not falling for that, man. And so Shaykh Uthman is here. Do this. Okay, we will. No, but do this then. Okay, we will. No. Okay, how about this? Okay, we accept. No. And you just keep doing that, and then, where are they? Colin, no. No, dude, no. Not doing it. Do what you said.
Do what you said.
Freaking coward.
For everyone, again, telling us to go in. Okay, they said they would do in-person debates. We agreed. We even gave them dates. Said we'd pay for our own travel. Nothing. Then they said they can do the call-in stream, but then they said it's only going to be Godlogic and Sam has to be there. There's going to be no debate. Okay, then the moment they go live, they say, okay, we're doing a call-in stream. Everyone's running. Fan tries to call in twice. Doesn't happen. So we're done. I'm not playing these games anymore. We tried.
Yeah.
We tried.
Guys, you can let us know when you're actually serious and not just pulling stunts, because we don't have time for this, right? We don't have time for this. Just, we're going to spend our entire lives trying to figure out when you're actually willing to debate.
They got the GOAT Junior up there now. Now I'm really scared.
That's the man. Now we for sure ain't showing up, boy.
Oh man.
Any chance of us showing up just went out the window, man. Junior's on stage now. Yeah.
Uthman debate during Ramadan? Nope. Yep, absolutely not. You're right. Mike Winger's more afraid than any Dawa guy. David's armrests are 2 feet wider than his chair. I said, David, go on there and use Ali Dawa's voice. Sounds just like him. That's true. You could go on there and pretend you're Ali Dawa.
Yo, it's me, Ali Dawa. Yeah.
Yo, swallow that. Your soul's gonna disintegrate.
I got that. Look, isn't it? Look, it's like you got a square, but you also got a triangle. This ain't the same, yeah. That's how I'd be destroying these Christians, isn't it?
So bad.
Yeah. Listen, we Dan tried to go in twice. Okay, I'm done. We're not playing these games. Avery is exactly right. They want to do one-on-ones in person. We agreed. We're not going to keep playing this game where they change the rules, they change the standards. They are cowards. Agree to the one-on-one debates. Hassan Shibli, not a coward. Jake, the Muslim metaphysician, not a coward. Junior, not a coward. Do these one-on-one debates like you originally wanted, Shaykh Uthman. We're all ready. We've given you dates. We are ready to travel. We're done with these games. I'm done.
Yep. What he said.
What's wrong with the bots debating each other?
Oh my gosh. I'm still listening to their stream. All they can really do is just trash talk and give you bad nicknames. They're calling me your water boy now, Mike.
Oh yeah.
Sounds about right. I don't even see it. Yeah, that sounds right.
Oh man.
IP didn't read my super chat. I thought I did, man. Sorry if I missed it. Apologize.
This is insane what you've done, David. This is insane, bro.
David, for context of how insane this is, I live outside of a very liberal city, and I hear blue-haired, like left-leaning atheists talking about the men of Al-Zut and laughing about it.
Yeah, I just mentioned this the other day, but a guy messaged me. He said he was in church. He's in church, and his pastor's giving a sermon, and his pastor misspoke at some point and said "zut," and then he said the pastor started giggling, and he's like, "Oh, he knows."
They just banned one of my friends from their chat too, because he was saying you should let them all up.
Ridiculous, man. We tried. I'm done. I'm done playing these games. Again,
I'm just laughing.
I'm calling Shaykh Uthman out one-on-one. Okay, let's do it. February, I'm debating Orthodox Muslim. Okay, we're debating on the gospel truth on is Muhammad in the Bible. Okay, obviously he's not a coward. Okay, he's ready to debate. Let's do it one-on-one. I don't know why Shaykh Uthman can't do the same.
No, and guys, think about it. Look, they were obviously able to assemble a 5-person crew, right?
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee that if they messaged James and said, James, let's have a special debate con that's just Christians versus Muslims. Here's our 5-person crew. Tell the Christians to get their 5-person crew. We'll show up. We'll have a bunch of one-on-one debates. We'll have some 2-on-2s. We'll have a big discussion between 5 with 5 and stuff like that. I guarantee James would be willing to do it. I guarantee we'd be willing to do it. They obviously have a 5-man crew. So when this doesn't happen, and it won't, why won't it happen? Because they're not actually willing to do it. You see what they're willing to do, and it's a joke.
Yeah.
What are some best resources you can recommend on study the doctrine of the Trinity, specifically in reference to metaphysical principles, trying to make my understanding solid? Watch Nick. Nick is great on. Nick is the GOAT on this. And also Dr. Sijawati. I love his stuff. That is good. Bo Branson's got some great stuff on it as well. And if you guys have any, Nick, do you have any recommendations on that?
I mean, if you're just looking for sources, you said Bo Branson, that he's good. If you read his dissertation, that's really good. If you're looking for books, if you read On the Orthodox Faith by John of Damascus, you read if you get one of the books, on the end of it, it's like 200 pages just on the Trinity. Oh, and on Not Three Gods by St. Gregory of Nyssa is good too.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's good. Oh, cowards do look. It's ridiculous.
Just joking.
Shalom. Quran is a Trinitarian message. Came from Allah to the angel Jibril to Zutfit Mahmad to give to reveal as scripture to all mankind. One message. Am I having a stroke reading this? What is?
He's calling Muhammad Prozifit instead of prophet.
Makes sense.
IP is my second favorite on the panel. Everyone else is tied for my first. Well, don't worry, JP. You are my 10th favorite.
That's right, JP.
Have you ever looked into paleoanthropology and the Bible, IP? And what are your thoughts on Catholics developing some of society? Catholicism absolutely developed a lot of society. Very much so. So did Orthodoxy. So did Protestantism. Yeah. Oh, totally. I will look into the other issue though.
No, they had a lot to do with spreading literacy and so on. All over the place, because Christians wanted people to be able to read, and wherever Christians went, literacy went through the roof.
Yo, if you're Catholic or Orthodox, watch the video I just put out in September it's called How Christianity Educated the World. Orthodox and Catholics were very instrumental in creating new languages for all sorts of people around the world, teaching people to read long before the Protestants. So yeah, if you're Orthodox or Catholic, you'll probably really enjoy that video. How Christianity Educated the World. Avery, aka Godlogic, is like King David and has a bag full of Dawa foreskins. Ugh, don't know.
Lord have mercy. Is that true?
Yeah, better not.
Yeah, it's true.
Crazy.
Can you please explain the parable of the tenants? Right now?
Bro wants a whole homily right now, whole sermon.
I don't have time for that, man. I look up some commentaries. Go link below. Get the Logos bundle. This is what I'll tell you, man. Okay, we don't have time to do this right now, but if you go link below, get our Logos bundle, and then you get Logos through that link, and you'll get all the resources you need on that. Just type in Logos, explain the parable of the tenants. You'll get everything you need. They're saying that a top Pauline scholar said that none of the apostles agreed with Paul and that there was an early schism. There were freaking liars then. There's no evidence of that. There's absolutely no evidence of that. Paul says James and the disciples were in agreement with him in Galatians. No line of evidence is ever given that contradicts that. We have the letter from Peter and the epistles of Peter and the epistle of James. They're preaching the same theology. The Gospel of Mark is in agreement with Paul's theology. He wasn't dependent on Paul. I mean, there's so many early Christians.
Wait, who's saying? He says they're saying. Who's saying?
I think he means over on Shaykh Uthman's stream.
Oh, well, then they're stupid. You know, the early Muslim commentator said Paul was a true follower of Jesus, and that he was sent out, and he eventually went and preached in Rome and so on. And the reason for that was they actually took the Quran more seriously than Muslims today. And in 6114, when Allah says that he aided the true followers of Jesus until they became uppermost, well, Muslims back then looked around. Okay, which Christians became uppermost? Who became uppermost in Christianity? Okay, that's people who approved of Paul. Therefore, Paul couldn't have been some evil deceiver. Otherwise, Allah helped the wrong people, and we can't accept that. And therefore, Paul has Allah's stamp of approval. But you get down to our time, and Muslims nowadays know way more. I mean, you look at them and say, these guys don't know anything. Guys, they knew way more. They knew way more than the early Muslims about Christianity and the Bible and so on. And therefore, it became an issue. Like back in the day, when they wanted to say the Bible's been corrupted, they would say the Council of Nicaea. And that only works if you're talking to like the dumbest of the dumb. But it's something that works in an atmosphere of ignorance because most people don't know anything about what happened to the Council of Nicaea. So you can just say it. You can just say there was this council, and that's where all this stuff was changed. Any educated person would know we can trace all of our doctrines back to the 1st century. So whatever corruption you need for your Islamic belief to be correct, as far as Christianity being corrupted, the message of Jesus being corrupted, it had to happen in the 1st century because that's where belief in his death for sins and his resurrection and his divine nature all go back to. So you need someone corrupting the church in the 1st century when the apostles are still around. Explain how that happened when Allah says he was aiding the true followers of Jesus, making sure they became uppermost. So what do they need? Well, Jesus is a devout Muslim according to Islam. His original apostles are all devout Muslims according to Islam. So you need someone who is in the 1st century, is not Jesus or one of his original apostles, and is somehow powerful enough to corrupt everything. The only name they've been able to come up with is the Apostle Paul. And so they have to blame him. They have no other choice. Otherwise, none of this makes sense. It still doesn't make sense because if Allah promised Jesus, as he did in Surah 3, verse 55, that he's going to make his followers superior until the day of resurrection. So he's protecting these guys until the day of resurrection. And if Allah in 61:14 says, yeah, and I did it, I helped the true followers of Jesus until they became uppermost. If Paul corrupted Christianity right there in the 1st century, right off the bat, then he's just more powerful than Allah. And he's so powerful, Allah didn't even know it. Allah didn't even know that Paul tricked him. Yeah. And that's just a disaster. It's like really stupid.
And you want early Muslim commentators that are talking about Paul being a follower of Jesus. It's in Muqatil, it's in Tabari, it's in Ibn Ishaq, and then Ibn Hisham by extension. Even Ibn Kathir talks about it. So yeah, there's a lot of evidence for that. Any high-profile atheist debates coming up? I don't have any. I tried to get Carrier to do a second debate on secularism versus Christianity. He never got back to us. Uthman needs to stop trolling in debate. Agreed. What if Christians were standing by 24/7, 365 debate? Yeah, that's whenever that's what they act like. We're just supposed to, the moment they want to do it, we just got to show up at their, like, no, talk to us, set up a time. We'll come do it in person. David Wood with the Ali Dawa voice. Do it again.
What's the topic?
The Zut.
Oh, yo, so did you know that Prophet Muhammad loved Islam so much that, like the Warner, he was willing to get banged in his butt to get them to hear the good news of the Quran? And so they did it. But what they didn't know was that they was giving him the strength of 30 men, yeah? And this is why he was able to bang all his wives in one night. Just like all the Dawa guys be going to the hotel and banging all these hoes. That's their words, guys. I'm not calling them hoes. They called them hoes. They say they brag about smashing hoes. If you're not familiar with that, you need to go back and check as we went through some of this stuff, or just tune in tomorrow for our big live stream, because we'll be recapping everything from 2025.
Forgive my crudeness. My wife does not approve. What's the difference between Muhammad and the refrigerator? The refrigerator does not fart when you. All right, we're moving on.
Man,
these are the kind of people you have over on your channel, IP. These are your kind of followers, man.
Is the Judeo-Christian God Jesus Christ same God? Yes, Jesus Christ is God. You think Uthman is low on funds with all those Mo Diddy parties and baby oil for the boys' nights out? Illuminati invitation for Warner. Avery, I'm just telling the boss you running.
Oh, guys, that is a serious. So just think about the stuff we actually know about Shaykh Uthman. So we know he faked a hate crime against himself. We know about the footnote thing. We know that his Dawa buddy sent his wife to Shaykh Uthman for marital counseling, and Shaykh Uthman banged her, and then she was married to both of them at the same time. We know that one of his wives got a restraining order against him because he's one of these like Andrew Tate guys who can't get it up unless he's choking someone. He's got to actually be violent with a girl and so on. So we know all this stuff about him. But interestingly, Malik, when he's calling out everyone, he didn't call out Shaykh Uthman, but he made it clear. He's like, no, I'm not talking about Shaykh Uthman unless he says something about me. And he made it very clear. He's got all kinds of dirt on Shaykh Uthman that he's ready to spill. But yeah, what a dysfunctional community, man.
Thank you guys for all the work you do to defend Christianity. What do you guys think of the Genealogical Adam and Eve by Dr. Swamidas? It's a good book. I highly recommend it. I tried 3 times, was denied each time, can confirm. So again, other people have been trying, not getting in. Y'all crack me up. Well, you crack us up. Thank you. You see, the link was abrogated. This is the proof. They're dumb, but not dumb enough to debate you guys. That's true. If next Taku joins in, then 2026 will be a very bad year for Dawa. Yeah.
Oh, have you guys been seeing that? That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Oh, yeah, I saw a little bit of it. Yeah, next Taku doing stuff.
Yeah, he's been going through like lots of videos. He went through like maybe 5 of my videos, but it's cool because he's like different audience. And he's playing all this stuff. And he went through one of Raymond Ibrahim's videos recently. So he's, and it's funny because he's like, are you kidding me? This is really in there? And he's like, he played the Ramadan video and he's like, what? I really thought they were fasting. They're gorging themselves with food. I really thought they were fasting and so on. So, but he's like cracking up laughing, hearing all this stuff. Like, so anyway, pretty funny.
The link worked for me. Please join. No, Stan already tried twice. Didn't work.
And really, we're not interested. We are willing to have a debate.
Yeah,
that's different from calling into your 4-on-1, 5-on-1 stupid live stream. And again, it's a matter of like honor. It's like you guys are freaking cowards pretending to be ready to debate, and then at the last second, oh yeah, you can jump into our live. No, agree to debate and keep your word, and quit being a bunch of freaking cowards. Anyway, yeah. So Shaykh Uthman and all you guys. Hopefully we'll see what happens, but hopefully Jake doesn't back down from the pressure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I hope I still get the debate Orthodox Muslim.
So Shaykh Uthman, you can actually show up to the debate, and Jake will sign an autograph for you because he's actually willing to debate. So you can get an actual autograph from someone who's really willing to debate. Hang it on your wall.
Yeah. Again, Shaykh Uthman needs to keep his word about doing in-person, one-on-one, 2-versus-2 debates. This is just a bunch of BS at this point. We tried twice to get in, didn't work. When you think about it in terms of convincing people that Christianity is logical and Islam is illogical, Junior is an S-tier Christian apologist. Very, very powerful. Very true. I need you great Christian brothers to do a video with Wesley Huff and Sam Shamoun. I think you collectively can sharpen each other's wisdom. Not right now. Why aren't y'all joining the one-sided moderated 5 versus 1? Very true. Mm-hmm. Godlogic and will Wes Huff do a review of the 7th century Gospels? I don't
know what that is.
No. Shaykh Uthman doesn't have to go anywhere. Anthony and I are in Balboa Park every weekend. He can talk to us. That's true. That's true.
That's my brother Marvin right there, who's over there in Balboa Park every weekend challenging the Dawa guys. They will not talk to them.
Good work, man. Good work. Keep it up. PSA 30-to-1 ratio on X is called a zoot.
Yeah. I came up with that one when I noticed I was ratioing someone, and then when it finally reached 30-to-1, that's called zoot level, or we could just say we zooted him. Oh, and just so everyone knows, January 30th is going to be International Zoot Day, or International Zoot Appreciation Day, Zoot Remembrance Day, something like that. But yeah, it's 1/30, guys. January, first month, 30th, 1/30, International Zoot Day.
Am I the only one who cheers for Junior when he's debating Christians? I'm a Christian myself, but he's so cute and innocent. I mean, I want him to keep debating Christians. He needs to be the new face of Dawa, for all I know.
He will be if he's the only one willing to debate.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
They can try this boycott stuff with everyone else. Junior is going to keep his word in debate. Watch.
Hey, Avery, the super chat. Read my name, IP. It's Godlogic.
There you go.
It's got a dog on there.
We should have Mike Winger debate them, and they'd all run because his arguments are too good, but because they'd get bored with him yapping for 5 hours about Star Trek. It's true.
He would. He'd be like, so in my opening statement, I'm going to draw 7 analogies from Star Trek: The Next Generation.
When is Operation Dearborn happening?
I think around April, right, guys?
April.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, when we thought about it back in the day, it was like, okay, we either need to. It was just a few months ago, but it was like, okay, if we want to go to Dearborn, we need to do it right now, or we need to wait till spring because it will be pretty. The weather will not be conducive up there to having street debates out in the open. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So David, I wasn't able to watch the live of Imam Peace. What did you make of him? The Imam of Peace, that is.
I like him. I said basically, if someone is saying Islam is peaceful and people are misunderstanding it and so on, the main criterion I'm using, whether to take you seriously, is who are you targeting in your criticism? Like CARE, right? Council on American Islamic Relations. They'll say, oh, Islam's peaceful. These people misunderstanding it. Who do you guys attack? Critics of Islam after terrorist attacks. You'll say, oh yeah, we condemn this terrorist attack. But what we really need to focus on is the Islamophobes. And it's like, okay, look, if there were Christians going around like murdering people in the name of Jesus, I would be way more concerned about that than about people criticizing it, right? So when you're like these horrible atrocities and grooming gangs and all this stuff is going on and your main target for criticism is people who are condemning it and calling it out, I do not trust you. I think you're an evil scumbag who actually approves of all this stuff and you're just, pretending in order to because it helps you silence critics. Mm-hmm. The Imam of Peace, his main target is always going after the people who are doing the messed up stuff. So he's telling the rest of us that Islam's a religion of peace, but when he's going after people, he's going after the people who are doing the messed up stuff. So yeah, I respect him for that. I think he's wrong on a bunch of stuff, but I respect him unlike a lot of the other people.
Some Muslims fear the consequences of apostasy. They won't admit it publicly. How do we Christians support them?
Yep. This is a serious issue because you've got people who would gladly leave Islam or already have left Islam. They just can't tell anyone because either their family will kill them or their family will ostracize them, or they're just in a place where it's just not safe and you can still be in prison and things like that. Just be treated like garbage. There's a woman out in California. She was from a Muslim country and she left Islam, became a Christian, and her family put it in the hands of her uncle to convert her back to Islam. So he got a group together and gang raped her and said, if you're gonna be a Christian, we're gonna treat you like a Christian. We're gonna do this. We're just gonna keep doing this until you come back to Islam. So there are serious consequences and so on. It needs to be understood that, notice, guys, this is a very similar situation to the first century, not with the graping and so on, but it's a very similar situation to Jews in the first century when the gospel is spreading. And that if you're like, hey, I'm actually going to go follow this guy and I'm going to be a follower of Jesus, you may be giving up your entire family in that situation. And so you could be subject to persecution and so on. Think about what Jesus said when he pointed out, hey, there's no one who's basically left your family and homes and all this stuff who will not receive 100 times as much. No, he's not. This isn't prosperity gospel. He's not saying, oh yeah, you're going to get a bunch of stuff if you convert. He's saying, hey, if you have to give up your family, guess what? You have a much bigger family now. And if you had to give up your home and you're cast out of your home, guess what? There are a bunch of homes. There are a bunch of homes for you because you're part of you're part of the Christian community now. It needs to eventually become understood, even in the Muslim world. And Christians need to do our part in making this clear. If you leave Islam and your family abandons you and casts you out and so on, you have a much bigger family that is going to be there for you. I think that's the best we can do. Apart from that, longer term, as you get more and more apostates, it's eventually going to become more acceptable. If you're the only person in an area who leaves Islam, it's very easy to target you. If the apostasy rate is 30 or 40% in your area, much less likely that you're going to be in horrible trouble over it.
Speculation. Do Uthman et al. Genuinely believe Islam is true, or they just enjoy the benefits of being a social media dawah and roll with the nonsense? Good question. I wonder that sometimes.
I think a lot of them are atheists. I'm going to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, I'd say you probably can't tell with a lot of individuals, but it's probably a mix, right? It's probably a mix. They're like, I would say there are indisputably some guys who are just, hey, all I have to do is go to a park and hand out a Quran. I could be smashing hoes later on and no one cares. And people will fund me for the rest of my life. All I have to do, go get a video clip of myself, handing out the Quran, and then I'm smashing hoes later. So, yeah, that's the life. That's the dawah life. Avery's laughing. That's their words. There's nothing I just said that was not their words.
It's literally verbatim what they said, guys. But man, David is funny, bro.
Islam lacks an Abrahamic covenant where nations are blessed through his descendants. Many Muslims seem unaware that Abraham had a covenant with God. They still try to argue that a covenant comes through Ishmael, and even though Genesis 17:21 completely debunks that, and so they have a covenant, is what they argue. And there's the Quran talks about a covenant that comes through Muhammad, which is just blatantly contradicts the Bible. Coming in late, like Al Zut, but I have a new nickname for Uthman, Chicken Shake, i.e. chicken. Bad joke, but I'm like Momo after the Zut.
Oh my gosh.
Very rude. Very rude.
Very rude.
We did. We're not wasting time with this anymore. Just gonna go through super chats and then we will close this out. God willing, I'll be joining these live panels with the goats to bring people away from Blackstone kissing community. Absolutely. Start growing your channel, man. Start growing it. Start growing it. Get going. David, as a Christian, do you ever think you and Sam will become friends again, forget and forgive and all that?
I seriously doubt it. And the reason is someone can actually let me put it this way. If you disagree with Sam about something and he's like, hey, look at this, email I'm going to share from 15 years ago of you. Ha, 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 ha. No, it didn't work. Because what are you actually going to accuse me of, being a jerk in my emails or something like that? It doesn't work, but it's the idea that for 15 years, he's hanging on to things to use against you if you ever cross him. It's like, how do you trust that person to even communicate with him? Like, I would not trust him to even have a conversation with him at this point, right? Because I've seen it so many times that he would just be using this. He would just be using this for future reference so how do you do? So that's my position. Someone can damage your ability to trust them so many times that it's just like, okay, do your thing. Go do your thing, but you're not doing it with me.
Fun question. If Muhammad Hijab suddenly announced he's leaving Islam and converting to Christianity, would you buy it? I'd be very skeptical until I saw some fruit.
It's the same thing, right? Like, we do not trust this guy. We don't trust this guy.
I need to
and
see
so
something.
we would hope for the best. It's just like Sam. If you say, "Hey, I've changed," okay, dude, you told me like 50 times, like for years that you'd changed. You would come back worse every time. But it's like that with hijab. It's like you hope. Oh, he's sincere and he has sincerely changed. You would hope it, but be very, very difficult to to trust him. You'd basically have to watch him for a really long time. But you do have people like the Apostle Paul and so on, and so you can think, hey, maybe this guy's got really bad intentions and he's just pretending and so on. The difference with the Apostle Paul is, like they thought they knew he was violent and wanted to destroy Christianity, but he doesn't exactly have the reputation of like some evil trickster or something like that. That's kind of the issue with like a Muhammad Hijab type. Like everything he's a narcissist. Everything he does is like to trick and dupe somebody. So, he's converted to Christianity. What are the odds that it would be like him tricking and duping someone for a new grift? You'd have to say pretty high. So again, you'd hope for the best, but I'd have to see this dude for like 10 years consistently, becoming a better and better Christian and dropping all his old Dawa ways before I'd take it seriously.
David, which surah did you eat?
Oh, I don't know. I eat all surahs equally. I do not discriminate.
That was an Arabic encyclopedia you were eating. Prove it's a Quran.
No, they used to say dictionary. That was funny.
Dawa guys were clearly bluffing to act tough in front of their inbred 2-digit IQs. They are like wild dogs and won't face lions. Happy New Year. Pray that God continues to prosper all in 2026. IP, where do you get your sources when you prep for debates? Where do you get your studies? Man, everywhere. It's like there's no like one place I go to.
Yeah, what's your one source that you go to for all your debates?
Website.
You use databases, libraries. I mean, you use Google sometimes to find stuff. I don't know, man.
Hey, ask a Dawa guy the same question. ChatGPT.
Keep the corrupted Quran out of your bacon mouth. Very true.
You see that logic?
What?
Did you see the DM? He just sent us a little GIF in our DMs for some reason.
Who?
I didn't see it.
Uthman.
Oh, wait, is that the same thing where they challenge you that same?
So weird. He sent us a little like skeleton just like sitting there waiting. Like,
my gosh.
Oh, are you kidding me?
So corny.
It's like this is like what someone who's like emotionally abusive does. Like they tell you one thing, then they change it, and then they go back to the original thing and go like, "Why did you not agree?" Like it. What a freaking narcissist.
Hey, let me just check right now. Hey, Nick and Avery.
Yes.
Are you two willing to debate Shaykh Uthman and let's say Libiano on a neutral platform like Modern Day Debate sometime next month?
Yes.
We are ready. Absolutely.
Okay, guys, clip that and send it to him. Send it to Shaykh Uthman. Post it everywhere. These guys just agreed. They just agreed.
As you were saying that,
it's not going to
Uthman
happen.
Was saying that Avery is running from him.
Oh my gosh!
I'm listening to them while we stream.
Genuinely crazy.
The only Dawa guy that has balls to debate formally is in person is Daniel. Notice that he's the only one getting attacked by them all. Well, he won't debate me right now, even though I gave him several topics. He said they were all boring. So
I believe him.
Does the Quran taste like bacon or camel pee?
Yeah, it tastes like fermented cat urine.
Mm-hmm. Love what you guys do. Truly inspires me. Any book recommendations to get into philosophy? Go to inspiringphilosophy.com. We have recommended reading section on there. You get all the philosophy books you need.
If you say to get into philosophy, I go with some sort of like overview. Like one of the
philosophical foundations for a Christian worldview. That's a good one.
Logic Manual by Dr. Sufan Lee too. That one's good. It just like goes over basic terms, like what is a syllogism, like stuff like that.
David over here giving us his best impressions of the goat that ate that manuscripts. Yes, very true. Should be 5v6 BC. 5 times 630 is Zoot math. Very Islamophobic. If Muhammad was handicapped, would the men of Al Zut handy clapped him? Man,
you got some weird people, man. You got some weird people in the chat, man.
Sure do, man. Zoot math? I don't even know.
I don't want to come on this channel anymore, man, with all this weird stuff you guys got over here.
Gonna get clipped with our face in the frame, man.
I know. Thank you for the generous super chat. Best friend for 28 years died on Monday. Prayed for him over the week before he accepted Jesus. Was baptized as a child. Passed away with a small cross in his hand from Jerusalem. Donating 50 here on his behalf. The rest to my church. Thank you so much, Devin. So glad to hear your friend is saved. It's great to hear. How can I study the divinity of Christ? What book should I read? Read The Incarnate Christ and His Critics by Robert Bowman Jr. and Komashevsky. That's the best one. There it is right there. Yep.
Let's go.
If I was a Muslim, I would be so disappointed in Uthman. Thank God I'm not a Muslim. Christ is king. Very true. Do you think Japheth's sons represent Indo-Europeans? I think it's more spread out than that. See my video on Genesis 10 on this channel. Just go to type Inspiring Philosophy Genesis 10. You'll find it.
Here's what's messed up. I keep thinking, why are these guys keep using Zoot jokes? And IP keeps using these dog whistles, right? He's like, oh yeah, it's spread out. Spread out, spread out, wink. And then they do Zoot jokes. And he's like, oh, what are all these Zoot jokes? Come on, dude. Grow up.
They are boycotting modern day debate because AP blasphemed. Listen to the TT where they were beating up on Dean about the boycott. Keep trying, Than and John. Whatever, man.
Wait, because AP blasphemed?
What does that have to do with the modern day debate?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
dumb.
I mean, modern day debate. I mean, what's his face? Central Dawa threatened to kill AP.
Yeah.
That's what's really amazing in all this, right? It's like, if we just said, oh, we're not going to debate these guys because they did this, I mean, there's endless excuses we could use, right? I mean, no, you guys are just complete fake evil scumbags. Go to the park, hand out some Qurans, and then you're bragging about smashing hoes and all this stuff later on. We're not interested. No, you're all blacklisted. We could do that. But it's like, we don't care if you're an evil scumbag. We'll still debate you. We would gladly expose you and your stupid ideas. And so, yeah, I mean, just think about it. All the stuff that we'll kill you. We're going to bang little girls. We're going to do this. We're going to conquer the world. I mean, think about Ali Dawa. I mean, he flat out said, as soon as we get the power, AP is executed. All these ex-Muslims are going to be executed. Daniel Hakikachu and Jake both said on PBD that apostates and critics will be executed if they get control and so on. So it's like, how is all of that fine? But, oh, this guy chewed up a Quran. Why? Why did I do that? Because you guys started going after wives? Why aren't you bothered by the fact that you sniveling cowards start going after people's wives? Why?
Yeah.
Why didn't that bother you? And guess what? Did Malik know that about me? Did he not know that I tend to do that when you start going after people's wives? He knew. So who's that on? If you know you're saying something and D Wood's going to catch on to it and you know how D Wood is going to react, and you do what provokes a reaction. Who's that on? Surah 6, verse 108 of the Quran says it's on you. Your God says that's on you. So I have to say, if you guys are, look, we had that Muslim a little while back, and he's telling all other Muslims, stop debating. It's just not working out for us. So he's been saying it. It really sounds like there's just a bunch of people who are like, yeah, we need to stop this. But we don't want to be cowards. So let's pretend that we're just blacklisting modern day debate and everything else. Bunch of cowards, man.
Total cowards. Hey, Avery, a few months ago, you had a Muslim bringing up, how is it just that God was punished for everyone's sin? Your answer put justice above God. In my opinion, Jesus was the sin offering and the Passover sacrifice.
My answer put justice above God. I don't know.
It sounds God is justice, so I don't see how that is the case. Yeah,
justice would be
Is there actual proof Uthman faked the hate crime? There's actual proof. It's just pretty obvious.
Yeah. Well, no. Yes, there is. Yeah. I mean, on the one hand, when it first broke, we're looking at this and, zooming in. One, it's clearly fake blood. It didn't look like real blood at all. If you're familiar, and you can do this, right? put some real blood soaking through some sort of white garment and squirt fake blood on a garment. They look completely different, right? Fake blood kind of looks real on skin. Once it's in clothes, it doesn't look real. So this was just some like Halloween store fake blood. So it looked like that. And again, when we zoomed in, you could see it was sprayed on. There's little droplets everywhere. That's not what you get from a wound leaking blood out, right? It gets a bigger and bigger spot. That's different from spraying it from outside, right? It was clearly sprayed on him from some sort of bottle. So it was that. But the real case cracker is what happened afterwards, because Shaykh Uthman did his video and yes, and alhamdulillah, the police, they got the report and they got the weapon, and yes, alhamdulillah, he's charged. Guess what? Everyone contacted the police station. The police station, we have no record of any of this. There's none of this, nothing. And then he kept following it up with bigger and bigger stories. Alhamdulillah, yes, he's been convicted. He's gone to prison. And then later on it was, yes, he converted to Islam, alhamdulillah. And all his fans, oh my goodness, alhamdulillah. There's no record of this anywhere. Not from the police, not from the courts, prosecutors. There's no record of this guy anywhere. And he's been repeatedly challenged on it. All you got to do is give a name, man. Give a name. Who's this guy who got locked up for stabbing you? Where's the police report? Where's any of this? So compulsive chronic liar. It's the same, guys, everyone is watching. This is the same situation as what's going on now with him acting like he wants to debate. He knows his fan base. He knows they are the biggest idiots on the planet. And it doesn't matter what he says. He could say, hey, I just flew to Mars on a flying donkey and I just came back, and they were, oh, alhamdulillah, it's a miracle. It doesn't matter what he says. They're stupid enough, and they don't understand when you correct them. When you correct him, like right now, if Shaykh Uthman's fans were here and I was going, and they're like, yes, he was stabbed, it wasn't fake. And I say, okay, he said there's a police report. Where's the police report? They wouldn't be able to process anything we're saying. That's a sad reality, but yep. 40 generations of first cousin marriage, guys. No wonder. And think about how that ties together. Daniel Hikikachu, yeah, we need the first cousin marriage to give us low IQs, because otherwise people are going to leave Islam. What's he saying? We need really stupid people to fall for all this idiotic stuff we're saying, because if you're smarter, you're going to be able to see through it.
Yeah. IP as a history buff, can you briefly explain the gates of Toledo fact or myth? We'd like a scholarly take. Yeah, it's the view that when the Muslims were invading, the Jews opened the gates of Toledo to let them come and invade. It's a myth. There's a great book. I just looked it up really fast. I haven't looked at it in a while, but it's Anti-Semitic Conspiracy Theories in the Early Modern Iberian World. And they said that's a much later legend. It's not really accurate. A lot of Jews did help the Muslim invaders, but it was sort of like after the tides have already turned. They're just sort of like, well, we don't want to get slaughtered. I mean, and of course the Christians persecuted the Jews. The Muslims did as well. They kind of went back and forth on taking sides. Christmas is pagan IP, my mommy told me. Well, sorry to tell you, she's wrong. Dawa boys in the season of the gingerbread man. Run, run, run. They're smashing Zoot Yums. Based. Deep respect to you all, but why rip chew Quran, even if it's false? Isn't that just disrespecting 2 billion people, even if they are misled, in my opinion? If someone's on the fence, they'll just alienate them. You know nothing about the way Muslims.
You know zero, buddy. Yeah. Let me just break it down for you. We're perfectly happy to have conversations, friendly conversations, have friendly debates, can have more aggressive conversations, can have more aggressive debates, can even, go as far as mocking and so on, depending on the situation, depending on who we're talking to. You can eventually get to a point where you've so seriously crossed a line that we will implement Surah 6, verse 108 of the Quran. All right. Now, the background there is Muslims spent years mocking the gods and goddesses of the polytheists. The polytheists didn't want to mock Allah back because they actually believed in Allah. He's one of their gods. The mockery became just so unbearable at some point. They tried everything. They tried offering him stuff. The Muslims wouldn't stop. Eventually said, you know what? We're gonna mock Allah in return if you don't stop right now. And the ruling from Allah came down in Surah 6, verse 108. And Allah said, okay, if they're going to insult Allah in return, then stop with the insults. In other words, if what you're doing is not essential, but what you're doing is going to lead to Allah being insulted and degrading, stop what you're doing. Stop it. And it's interesting because you had later Muslim commentators who were like, actually, we don't believe that the polytheists would have mocked Allah at all. because they believed in him. They would not have done that. And therefore, it must be taking something else as mockery. And so, like Al-Razi concluded that this must refer to them insulting Muhammad, right? Because he's insulting Allah they're insulting Allah by insulting Muhammad. And so he's concluded it's attacking their religion. It's attacking their religion. This is an indirect attack on Allah. And so the idea is, if you're doing something like insulting, mocking, so on, and it's going to lead to people attacking your religion more than they otherwise would, you stop that stuff. You stop it. And so the first time that actually came up was it was Muhammad Hijab, and he announced a campaign. He was posting these veiled threats of rape and torture against people's wives, not against people, against their wives. And then he announced it was going to be this huge campaign. Everyone, you go out. He wanted his followers to go out, find everyone's wives on social media and start harassing and stalking them with threats of rape and torture. That's what he wanted. And as soon as I saw that, I grabbed a Quran. I took a bite out of the Quran, because what's he trying to do? He's trying to escalate, right? I'll escalate farther than you guys are willing to escalate. Dude, you're not going to out-escalate me. It's not going to happen. Anyway, did something very simple. Took a page of the Quran, took Surat Al-Fatiha, and ate it. And I said, if you guys want to do this, if you want to escalate, we can escalate. But you're not going to like the way this goes. And so I implemented Surah 6, verse 108. Guys, this is going to lead to endless Quran desecration. I said I would make a website the next day called pissonthequran.com, and where I would take videos of people from around the world urinating on the Quran. I would post this and so on. What is the point of all that? It's not to be mean. It's not to be mean. I think it's stupid to rip up. I do think that's stupid, depending on the situation, right? If it's to protect a bunch of women from being threatened with rape and torture, yeah. And all I have to do is eat a page of your book to stop it. I will make that decision 100 times out of 100 times. And so guess what? The next day, they all whined. They all spread the clip around. Look, David's eating Quran. Oh my goodness. Do Christians support this? But they stopped. They stopped that crap. And now you have Malik try to bring it back. Good luck with that, Malik. Good luck.
Yeah. Guys, I'm going to close out the stream soon. So if you guys want to keep putting in super chats, I don't know if we're going to get to the rest. We've gone through like 200 of them, and everyone's getting tired. Avery, a suggestion: change the violin sad song to a squealing, crying pig sound for disrespectful Muslims. It will cut well.
No. The violin music soothes the trolls and soothes their sadness. It helps them cope. Okay.
Based. Can you help me understand John 1:18? Yeah, that's where no one has ever seen God. The only God that is at his side. He has made him known. It's basically pointing out that when people have seen God in the Old Testament, they've seen the Son. When God says you can't see my face and live, that's referring to the Father. So no one has ever seen the Father. People who saw God in the Old Testament, that was the Son. Should the Western Church as a whole focus on evangelizing the Muslims? Will the West be lost if only us apologetic types are focused on this?
Well, it's not just apologetic types. You get more and more people who are focusing on evangelizing Muslims, but yet you need way more. I wouldn't say everyone needs to be doing it, but a lot more people need to be doing it. In fact, that's one of the reasons. There were like 3 or 4 main reasons that I stuck with Islam, because I wasn't interested in Islam. I was way more interested in almost anything else. Yeah. But one of the reasons was there's just not enough people doing it. Back then, everyone who was going into apologetics was dealing with like atheism and stuff. And I was like, wait a minute, you've got between a quarter and a fifth of the world's population, and there's only like a couple of people who are actually dealing with it at the apologetics level. So, but yeah, still now it's way better now, but you still need way more people dealing with it.
Do you think Islam will be larger than Christianity? I am skeptical if that's actually going to happen. I'm skeptical of the current numbers coming out of like places like Iran and Iraq, saying they're like 99% Muslim. I mean, they're not giving us real numbers.
Oh yeah, and I mean, like Iran is officially like overwhelming majority Muslim. When they actually did a poll where it's not the government doing it, it's 40%. 40%. Iran is a Muslim minority country, and the statistic several years ago was that it was estimated that 8% of people who are counted as Muslims in Muslim countries are actually closet atheists. And so, I mean, just think about that. Those are 8% of the entire Muslim world were actually closet atheists who can't announce that they're atheists. Well, guess what? You guys have your official numbers include that 8%. Your official numbers include almost 100% of Iran, when it's actually 40% who believe in Islam. So yeah, the numbers are, let's say, significantly lower than the official numbers, but Yeah, we're getting to the point. See, their birth rates are dropping. Their birth rates are dropping. The apostasy rate is rising. That's why they're in panic mode. Their trust has been in their birth rates. We're gonna outbreed everyone else. Now the apostasy rate is catching up with the birth rate as the birth rate drops, and so not looking good for the future of Islam.
Avery, when are you becoming Orthodox? Soon, I hope. One of the chosen just got dropped while speaking. Yeah, it's another reason not to even go to the stream. I mean, like they're going to mute, they're going to drop you. This is not a real debate.
That is not a debate, guys.
There has not been a single productive conversation. Every single time they're just muting them and dropping them. It's
a joke.
They're cowards, man.
Total cowards.
Yeah, so yeah, Than's been watching the stream, seeing how it's going. I'm running this stream here. There's no reason for us to go. Again, let's recap what happened. Uthman said one-on-one debates in person. We all agreed. Then he changed it to a call-in stream on December 30th. We talked about going. Then he said it's only for Sam and Godlogic, which Godlogic never agreed to do any of that. And say we couldn't get in contact with Sam to get that set up, so it didn't happen. Then they go live and say, anybody call in. Okay, they don't post the link. Then they finally post a link. Then Than tries to go and he gets dropped twice. This is a joke. This is not a debate. Now they're apparently muting and dropping people constantly. They are cowards, man. I'll say all of them are cowards except Orthodox Muslim, because he's going to debate me. He agreed to.
And Junior.
And
Jake.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
No, Orthodox Muslim is still a coward. He was supposed to have a discussion with me on my channel.
He's a selective coward. He decides when to be a coward and when to have testicular fortitude.
Yeah.
You guys are known as the Christian Avengers. Which superhero do you see yourself as? Does Avery have to be the black superhero? He doesn't have to be Black Widow.
Yeah, man. It's Black Panther all day, baby.
There you go.
Nice.
I'm going. Listen, I know he's not an Avenger, but I'm going Ghost Rider. He's always my favorite. He's a good Marvel character. Super underrated.
Sorry. Okay.
He is super underrated. I mean, imagine one of his main powers is to look into your eyes and make you experience all the suffering you've ever inflicted on anyone else.
Yes. You experience all your sins you've ever done. I'm like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You only like him because you're Orthodox.
Yeah.
I'd have to go with either Doctor Strange. I'd like to have all those, just add access to all those books I can use. You can see the books behind me. I
could see you being Doctor Strange.
Oh, me, yeah.
Just all the books and all different spells you can throw out. I think I'd like to be Doctor Strange if I could.
I'll be Thanos.
No, Thanos is
gonna
above
be
you.
the enemy, bro.
This is Thanos. What are you talking about?
I'll be a repentant Thanos.
There we go.
Okay.
Thanos.
Man, I got no clue what I would do. You got to ask me an anime question, not a Avengers question.
You'll be Ant-Man.
You can be Wong.
Ant-Man.
Okay.
I'll be
Actually, be an Iron Man.
Squirrel Girl.
Squirrel Girl.
That's in the comics. I don't.
Who would you be if you were anime? If you were to compare your apologetics to an anime character that you would see you fit?
Apologetics to an anime character.
What Punch? It's the only anime I know.
I don't know.
Dragon Ball Z.
All I know is I want to be Guts from Berserk. Beast.
All right.
When are you going after Nick Fuentes to debate him? Yeah, when you can set it up. I'm down to do it now. I'll do it.
Well, you got this guy inspiring philosophy. He says he's willing to debate, but he's clearly paid by the Jews.
Nabi Asli has an amazing version of All Night.
Yeah.
Oh man,
You can't play it.
No, I'm not gonna.
But yes, guys, it is good. I don't know how it's still up, but yep. His channel has the strength of 30 men, apparently.
If Uthman really blocked them, like, you're coping. Christians claim these guys can easily join from someone else's account. Ha ha ha.
Got us.
Sure,
busted.
man.
We're busted.
I'm just waiting on my plane tickets, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Avery, please tell me we're getting Muslims say the darnest things video tomorrow. It would be a great
yeah, that'd be funny
for me. Yeah.
Yeah, so the archive and I are working on getting those clips together so that we can have it ready for tomorrow or real soon, maybe on New Year's. Either tomorrow or for tomorrow's stream or New Year's, we'll have it. But yeah, we're working on it right now. Compile it. It's a bunch of quotes, guys. It's a bunch of stupid quotes.
In regards to John 1:18 thing, I know you said the Son is the one who's appearing in the Old Testament. What about Moses in Egypt? Yep, that's who appeared to Moses as well. Would be the angel of Yahweh, pre-incarnate Christ.
Hey, you guys are talking about Muslims saying all these really stupid things, but that goes way back. Me and Jai and DOC were talking about this weird passage where Muhammad died and they kept his toothbrush, his muswak. Took his muswak. They had his muswak, and then later on, they're like, look, we even have his muswak. And this guy insulted him. He's like, I'll show you what I think of your prophet's muswak, and he shoves it up his own butt. And then the dude got pregnant and gave birth to this weird fish rat rabbit baby, and then he died, and then his fish rat rabbit baby died as well that came out of it was born out of his butt. But I mean, think about that. That was like that toothbrush had Muhammad's DNA on it, and so that was like Muhammad's child, kind of. Anyway, but this stuff is in their sources, and so you kind of can't blame. I mean, you had that, but then 40 generations of first cousin marriage, and you guys expect them to be saying all this brilliant stuff? Come on.
Nah.
Dude just joined Uthman's stream and said he got kicked and said you guys were saying why you wouldn't join his stream. What a liar. Yeah. What do you want?
Not surprised.
That went in running.
Dude just joined Uthman's stream and said he got kicked and said you guys were. Yeah. So, yeah. What a surprise. When Uthman is ready to do the one-on-one debates that he mentioned in person, we will do it. Until then, we're not playing these silly games where he's going to set up a 5-on-1 stream where he's going to mute and kick people constantly, where we're going to try to join us. Stan did, and he got kicked twice. This is a joke. Absolute joke. So with that, we're going to close the stream out. Anything you guys want to say before we close?
I'm glad we
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
One at a time.
Merry
Go ahead.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas. What'd you say, Nick?
I'm just saying I'm glad we could expose the fruits of Islam together.
Very powerful.
Oh, everyone be sure to check out our live stream tomorrow, starting off 6 p.m., going all the way until the ball drops, like the zut dropped on Muhammad. And we're gonna have all the highlights from this year, guys. We're gonna have all the highlights from this year. It was amazing. Thaddeus did an awesome job. He assembled a bunch of. It's crazy. So many things happen that you forget about stuff that happened months ago. You're like, gosh. That was this year. Been a bad year, but we're going to recap the whole year, get everyone's thoughts, and make our predictions for how bad things are going to be next year.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. The Muslims are saying 2026 is going to be the bad year for Christians.
Oh, okay.
I don't know about that one.
No idea what we already have stuff prepared, guys. We already have stuff prepared. I have got notes like you would not believe on something. I was telling Avery about it today. I mean, I got some stuff. Be sure to subscribe to Fearless Truth. We want to get his channel up more. His link is below. Be sure to subscribe to him, as well as Godlogic and Apologetics Roadshow link below. Excellent.
Oh yeah, hey, I mean, I know Nick's been on with multiple people, but we should make sure jump on with everyone, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd love to, for sure.
Yep. Hey, pick your favorite topic and jump on with me and AP.
All right, let's do it. I like to talk about the Trinity, so let's do that.
Let's do it.
Excellent.
Are you on Twitter though?
He is.
Yeah, he's all over.
Okay.
X,
I'll follow you on Twitter, so you can follow me back when you DM there.
I think I did early. Wait. Let's see.
Well, do that. Anyway, I'll close this out. We'll figure that out. I'll be live Thursday doing a live call-in show for Muslims, just so you guys know, Thursday afternoon. So, see you guys next time. I'll be back live Thursday to talk to Muslims.
God bless.
Peace.
You made it to the end of this video, which means this message matters to you. If you want to see more content like this reaching people for Christ, you can help make it happen. Your support makes these videos possible. Click the link below and donate today. And if you want to go even deeper, consider joining our Patreon community. You'll get early access to videos, behind-the-scenes content, and a place to connect with others passionate about this mission.